first.
Texas Radio Hall of Fame broadcaster, your buddy Outlaw Dave, the Rock Ambassador, and you're listening to the So Smokin Gooder Barbecue Show. Gooder? Is that right?
What's going on, everybody? This is Matt with Got Your Six Culture, and you're tuned into the So Smokin Gooder Show. So like, subscribe, and tune in every week to see what that barbecue scene is all about.
Are you ready to turn up the heat?
1. Let's go!
Because you've just tuned in to the one and only So Smokin Gooder Show. We're coming to you live from Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress, Texas. This is the show where we talk all things barbecue and brews, and you better believe we're here to have a good time. Get ready for the man who knows barbecue like the back of his hand, the guy who can tell you the difference between an IPA and a stout blindfolded, and the life of every party, your barbecue pitmaster and the host with the most, Rob Arocha. Whether you're part of the Gooder Gang or just here for the special guests, barbecue competition updates, or maybe even to rate some boxes, strap in, fire up those smokers, and crack open a cold one, because the So Smokin Gooder Show starts now.
Let me bring this down and let's get this show started. There's the banner. See what happens when your boy, producer Ty, is not on the job tonight. There we go. There we go. Sorry for screaming there. What is up, Gooder Gang? Welcome to the show. You guys know what time it is. It's a little after 8 o'clock on a Wednesday. April 24th, 2024. April 24th is a significant day in the Arocha household. It is my son's birthday. My youngest son just turned 15 years old. So congratulations to us and Eli for being born. Yes, he is a 15-year-old. We have a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old in the Arocha household, and I am very happy about all of that. What is up, Gooder Gang? Welcome back to the show. It is another Wednesday. Glad to have you on and tuning in. We'll get to the Gooder Gang comments here in just a moment, but I do want to introduce a recurring co-host now. We're going to have somebody that steps in. We've done special co-hosts before in the past. We've had quite a few people step in and do a special co-host, but we're going to do a couple of recurring co-hosts now, and one of them was started last week. You guys got to see him on whenever we had, shout out to Josh Hale with Sure Shot BBQ. We also had the team over from Smokin Magic and from Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue. They did very well from what I understand out in Sydney Meat Stock. That was really cool to visit with them while they were in down under in Australia. But without further ado, let's bring him on right now. Let's bring in our special co-host for the evening. We're talking about that man right there, Mr. Eddy Morales, the Pitfather Barbecue, coming to you from
Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. What is up, my brother? Happy
brother.
What up? Are we gonna do that? I'm okay with it. I love that kid,
Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Special show, special host, special guest.
Special guest. I love it. You're already tuning in. Yeah, Eddie reached out. I was like, man, I am looking to do some more stuff social media wise, and I was like, man, you know what? But you know what'd be cool? Come on over. We had a full conversation about this, and I actually recorded it. Eddie did not know we were recording when we. Did you know I was recording our conversation?
Which one?
The one we were talking about whenever we were talking about doing this type of thing, having you come on as a special co-host. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, here's the recording.
All right, look, let's get one thing straight, Stewie. The only reason you're here is that my boss ordered me to bring you on. All right, this is my show, and it's a serious intellectual hour of discussion, and I want to keep it that way.
Hey, no problem.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. This is the lunch hour with your host.
Hey, what's up, Cohog? From the station that reaches the beaches, you're listening to Dingo and the Baby.
Dingo and the Baby, 97.1 Cohog.
Oh, baby.
Eddie, you had no idea I was recording our conversation, bro.
I must have had a few too many.
But that's the way it's going to be. You know, we need to have a strong intellectual hour, and then we have you right there to bring the lightness and the fun. Bring it on there, man. So welcome to the show. This is your second time. You did it last week. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for bringing me on.
It got pretty fun at the end. I think we all had a few in us, and that was a good old time, man. If Josh Hale's watching, if Josh Hale's watching, shout out to Josh Hale. He called me up the next day. He's like, "Sir, sorry." I was like, "Dude, you have no reason to apologize. That was good stuff, man."
I called him. I was like, "Man, what the hell happened, bro?" And he was like, "Dude, I thought the show was over." I'm like, "We're in the middle of a question. What are you talking about?"
He just gone, and the dude. I love that. This show's nothing but male models. Yes. Nothing but male models right here, me and my man Eddie. But the highlight for me was when Josh went to the bathroom. He kicked the tires during the show, and he forgot to take out his AirPods, and we got to hear him peeing during the show. That was kind of fun. I was just like, is he peeing right now?
He was like, "Man, I had no idea." I'm like, "How do you not? What do you think? It just disconnects when you walk away?" Or
Well, welcome to the show, Eddie. You've been a part of the Gooder Gang for a long, long time now, and I'm glad to have you as chiming in, man, and being a big contributor to what we're doing here. This is going to be a lot of fun. As y'all saw, I did not have producer Ty, and so that's why the intro is a little shaky. But producer Ty, he's spending time with his family. He was out of state or out of country last week. Producer Ty will be back next week. But Ty's the one who keeps us on point, keeps us going, highlights a lot of these comments. So now that I have Eddie here, I can also pay attention to some of these. And we'll get our main guest tonight, Mr. Louie Gonzales from DD Barbecue. DD was one of my the follow team that I didn't actually follow up with in 2022, but he's or maybe 23. I can't remember what year that was, but he's having a good year himself right now. He was chasing that elusive grand championship. He finally caught up to it in Austin, Texas. So we'll catch up with Louie and talk about that as well. But before we get to any and all of that, we got to get a shout out to the Gooder Gang. I can do that. I don't know. I'll have to get you. So here's a cool thing, Eddie. I'll have to get you some access to where you can highlight. But when Ty's here, when Ty's here, we don't have to worry about that. But let's go right here. Carlos Calzada first in. What is up, man? What's up, Gooder Gang? Hope all is well. Am I too loud? Am I too loud right now? Are you okay?
I'm good.
All right. The Dude Barbecue. What is up, Gooder Gang? What's going on? Brandon Perriman. What is going on? That is always Forward Barbecue for you that don't know. Wes Reed. Yo. Swinging Meats. Christian Contreras, our boy down in the valley. How are you, my man? Samantha Cherry, hello, hello. ZZ Top Fan, what's going on? Uwe Braun, my favorite German barbecue cook right there. Corby Simpkins with Doodle Q, if you don't know. David Moat, he is the promoter from the Barnyard Cook-Off in Weatherford. That was a good one. Eddie was there, and Ed, I think you had a good day there, bro.
Man, if I could think back that far, I think I did.
That's the GC of the Barnyard.
Is that what it was?
Yes, it was. Larry Vaughn Sr., afternoon from South Jersey. What is up? Bobby Delgado with Quattro D drums. Did y'all see the drum that he provided at the AT&T Stadium? First place chicken, the Cesar Mejia one. My goodness. Max Campizano, what is going on? The Gooder Gang, what's going on? There he is right there. Caesar checking in. Belle Clark, howdy. How are you? Howdy, gents, she says. Aaron Cruz, what's going on? Serge, there's our follow team for this year. Hashtag Bullhorn Worldwide. Yes, we went worldwide last week, but we're keeping it in Texas right now. Jared McCrory from Barefoot Cookers. Carl Davis, Cast Iron. Michael Sistrunk. There's fire in the hole. I need to hear that. There's my boy. How evening, ladies? Okay, he's talking to the ladies only. Stephen Pfeiffer, what is going on? Aaron Cruz. Let's see. Luis Coronado. Chris Goodman, what is going on? I'll tell you later. Barbecue. What are you going to tell me, man? What you going to tell me? Nicho Hernando, what's going on? We got James Minotti chilling and grilling. Robert Shadle, what's going on? He says, hola. What's going on, Shadle? How are you? ChickN Bark's in the house. We got a new ChickN Bark. It is I just watched it, just getting ready for the show. And that is Dennis Butterworth. That's going to be a good one right there. Roy Austin, he's with ChickN Bark as well. T Squared Barbecue. Brian Fox. Dang, Eddie Morales still can't text or return calls. Well, he returns my number. He returns my calls. I'm not sure about you, Brian Fox. Jorge Flores, what's going on? Duran Fidencio Duran. What's Ed? Oh, there he is. Smoke King Barbecue in the house. What's going on? Johnny Maggs, what's going on? Little Gringo. Brian Fox again. Let's see. Fred Robles, what's up, lady? What is up with the ladies' comments?
Hey, bro, you're married, dude. Chill.
South Texas Blaze, Stacy Hale, there she is. She cut him off last week. Caleb Warden checking in. Eddie's a superstar now. Shaler Chapa, what's going on? Armando back. Sam Demerit. Adam Dominguez, what is going on, Adam? I believe that's my cousin. If that is the same Adam Dominguez, that is my cousin. Texas Made Smokers, what is going on? James, how are you? Let me grab a notepad because Eddie starts giving out info like Alonzo in case. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see that show yet. I'll go back and watch. Let's see. Jesse Delgado, Wade Carpenter is promoter. You guys know Wade with the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads. Bo Daniel, and there we go. Bo Daniel closing it out. Brandon Flores. We'll let him sneak in. All right, Eddie, how are you been, man? Good.
I've been pretty good. Finally got back to cooking. So,
did you cook last week? Where'd you go?
I cooked last week. Yeah, I went down to Weatherford, and it wasn't the same results as 4 weeks ago, but it was still good. That damn rain and wind.
Are you still the leader in the clubhouse?
I think what's his name? Big E.
Eric Arnold.
Yeah, he's up by a couple 100 points.
Did they put out the list of where's going on?
No, I don't think so. But I mean, doing the math,
he did well. Yeah, he did well last time.
He did good. He did great. He actually reserved this one, and then last one I think he was 5th overall. So I granted the last one, and I was 9th this weekend. So.
And there's one final leg. How do you like when they do series like that? I personally love them. I think they're awesome.
Man, I like it. If any complaint is that the last one is until September. So, if it was kind of closer, it would be cool, I think.
Yeah.
Get it over with,
Where's that last one going to be?
I think it's in, I can't think of the name, but I believe it's like Springtown or something like that. It's in the same area, maybe, 10, 15 minutes away because it's all in the same county.
Yeah.
So.
Well, hey, you're sitting there with a GC in the biggest one so far. I think there was 115 teams at that time that you GC'd that one. So you're sitting in good shape, bro. You're Let me pull this down.
So I was all right, man. I had a 5th pork, 6th brisket. My ribs, I thought that was my best turning, and they finished, I believe, 17th or something like that. And then my chicken hasn't walked in a while, so it was like 18th. So it's time to throw that recipe out and do something new this weekend.
Are you gonna change it up a little bit, man?
I'm changing it up. Yeah.
Why? How many contests does it take you to change a recipe, man?
Man, let's see. I've been running. Well, my chicken hasn't walked since November. The Colleen cook-off.
Okay, yeah, time to change it up, bro.
And I've changed it, a couple of times, and people around me that try it, I wouldn't change it. And I'm like, well, it's not working, so what's the point? You know what I mean?
I tell you what, I've done well in chicken in the past, and I'm pretty stubborn, man. It takes me a long time to change it. And I still have not changed the recipe, but I did add after that bag to box show that we had a couple of weeks back. Whenever it was mentioned, hey, I think Paul mentioned this, like if you're only turning in chicken halves, and I don't think you are, but if you're only turning in chicken halves, you're probably not sitting in the top 10. You might be close.
Yeah, and so I turned in chicken half, and but man, I cooked the wings that past weekend, but they weren't. I put them on too late, so they sucked. Skin was rubbery as hell.
Is it something that you just forgot to do because you don't want to put them on at the same time? I'm having that issue with point, my brisket point. I was like, all right, I don't need to put it on yet, but I'm just going to start loading. I'm just going to start loading it up, and when it finishes.
Also, my drum, man, my drum wasn't. That wind was fucking killing it, so it wasn't hot enough. I put my wings on at like almost 11, and I know a lot of people put them on at 11, but they're putting them on straight over the coals. I'm putting it in the drum, so I think I needed a little bit more time, maybe 10, 15 minutes, and that would have been better. The flavor was great, man. I pulled out both bones, and they were like little nuggets, So,
well, the only thing that I've changed lately is I started adding wings and hit a 5th in Arlington, right there under the Death Star. I'll give a shout out to the Dallas Cowboys. They're that stadium is pretty awesome. It's a pretty cool big ass stadium. It was awesome. And then
but I was I was out in the mountains, so
yeah. And last week hit a 1st place, and the only thing I've done differently, recipes is the same, but I've started adding wings. So y'all take that for what it may be worth. Yeah, that I posted last week. I had a perfect score chicken. So not only did I hit first place, it was a perfect score chicken. Only thing I did was add wings. I hit a perfect score rib. So I'm sitting pretty good. I'm like, all right, leader in the clubhouse, sitting good. Get it. There were 85 teams, I think, over at Taffer. And then pork came around. I was like, all right, I felt pretty good about pork. Felt really good, actually really good about pork. Wound up getting a 7th call. So 2 first, 7th, sitting pretty freaking good. I know I can see Phil. I always say it on the show. He's always lurking. Phil Breeden, always lurking. And then the other team was Mad Dogs or Mad Hogs, one of the two. But they had like, it's one of them kind of contests where they have like 4, 5, 6 teams, right? And so you never know which Mad Hog, you could Mad Hog 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. So wasn't really concerned with them. But apparently Mad Hog number 1 was killing it over there. He had 4 walks and Phil had 3 walks. I was sitting there with 3 walks. Brisket came around, didn't love it, but I definitely didn't hate it. It finished 28th out of 85. And so cost me damn brisket.
That's not a bad placement on
brisket. I think that might have been the highest CBA scoring because there was 787 won the contest. So that's 13 points shy of a perfect 800. Damn. So shout out to Robert Dice with Mad Dog Cookers. Phil Breeden, he finished with like a 784 or something like that. I finished like a 782 or something. I don't know. It was tight.
I was driving home and Stacy was sending me, every category. She was naming everybody. And she was like, Rob, perfect score. Rob, perfect score. Rob, 7th. I was like, damn, he fucking won this shit. Like, ain't no doubt. But
nope, fucking barbecue, bro. That's the way it is, and I love it, and I hate it sometimes, man. But that was cool. There was and then whenever you get called third, because I was like, all right, here we go. I didn't think I was gonna get called third, but whenever they did say my name, you can hear the oohs and the ahs, like, oh, ooh, oh shit. Yeah. And I've been on the other end of that where I hear somebody that we assumed was going to win. They get called like 3rd or 4th. And you're like,
I thought that was going to happen to me in Weatherford. So everybody starts walking up to me and I'm like, fuck, yeah, it's not going to be me.
It happens, bro. It happens. Carlos Calzada checking in right there. I believe there was a 793. Wow. Okay. Damn. I would like to, I can find out. I'll find out what's the highest CBA score because 793
right there.
If that's true, 793, that's definitely the highest. I mean, that's 7 points shy of a perfect 800. I don't know that happened.
I haven't seen anybody with 4 perfect scores.
No. 2 perfect scores, I guess,
I've seen 2
difficult.
I saw 2 in Killeen that cook off that my chicken walk. The last time my chicken walked.
Did you win?
Man, no. The guy had not me. Shit, the guy had a perfect chicken, I think, and a perfect pork, and I don't even think he finished top 5.
Damn.
Big E actually won that one. Yeah,
Big E. Yeah, Eric Arnold is a solid cook, man.
He is. I thought for sure he was going to have 4 walks this past weekend, but I guess his brisket fell a little bit short. But
I'm writing his name down because we need to get him on the show. That guy is one of those guys that just falls under the radar. But he is consistent. Like when he walks, no one questions it like that. He is solid, bro.
No, he's a great cook, man. He killed it.
Eric Riojas was another one, loud and heavy. He's I think in the top 10. He finished in the top 10 last year. That was another one. I was chatting with him today, and I was like, bro, I need to get you on because some of these under the radar cooks that we need to highlight. And that's the whole point of doing this show is to talk and to get these guys on here. And there's a lot of people right now watching. They're probably like, that's me. Talk to me. If that's you, send me a message because I want to get some new people on there now that we have Eddie on here to help me out here and do that along with producer Ty. Reggie Q, what is up, my man? That was another one of my follow teams, I think back in 21 that I was talking to. I was like, let's do this. But they are now awesome on the circuit. They're a force to be reckoned with. They've got their own rubs. It's amazing right there. Yeah, 793, 9-finger Q and Humble. That's definitely, it's probably the one right there. Brian Fox, I'm under the radar. Brian, you've been on here, bro, haven't you? I think I've had Brian Fox on the show.
I think you had him on like New Year's or something.
Okay, we need to get where's Caleb? I saw Caleb chiming in right there. Where's
you ever had Caleb on here?
How about this guy right here, David Michael? Thought they canceled this show months ago. We need to get him on, talk about being an awesome sous chef for Carlo Casanova. We can get him on, talk about how you can be the best sous chef in the game, Mr. Michael Gonzales. This guy's always hating on me, man. I love him.
Man, have you ever had Caleb on the show?
Yes, I have had Caleb on the show. It's been a while, but I have had Caleb on the show. I think it was when he won IBCA back in the day. Yeah, we've had this thing's been going on for a while now. It's hard to remember all of them, but it definitely had on there. Phil Breeden play the clip. We'll get him on here as well. Rudy Hinojosa, what is going on? We're still waiting on our guest to show up, but
and he said he had something going on till about 8, so he'll be home about 8:30.
No problem. It's all good. We got something to talk about. I was talking, the NFL play or the draft is tomorrow night, and I was talking to Eddie about doing I know it's happening on the circuit. In Weatherford, we did a fantasy barbecue draft, right? And we did. There was another contest where they did a fantasy barbecue draft, but I think we should do an online fantasy draft. We can get like 6 players, right? 6 people that own teams.
Yeah.
And then we can post who are, everybody's eligible to participate. If you know them, you want to highlight them, or you want to grab them for your team, you can do that. If we get 6 people on here, we can do it on the show right now, have a snake draft that's 1 through, however many rounds we want to go. Well, 6, right? So you go 1 through 6, and then the 6th person gets to pick twice. So that's a snake draft. And then it comes back to 1 gets to do there. I think that would, what's up, Virginia Buttonweed? What's going on? That would be awesome. I think that'd be a lot of fun. That would be definitely entertaining to see who gets picked. It could be a little bit of a heartbreak if you don't get picked, but it would be fun to go out there and see basically how your peers kind of feel about you right there. So it'd be fun to go out there. And so we'd have to that's something that we're playing around with that. Explain the fantasy thing. All right. So fantasy football, the way it works. So we're going to do fantasy barbecue. We're going to have everybody is aboard. Everybody's on the board is available to draft. So if you draw the number 1 pick in the draft, you get your first pick of anybody on the board, right? So any team that is available, you can draw them. The next one will get the second pick, right? And it goes all the way down. We'll get, I think, 8. So make it a longer deal. So you go 1 through 8, and then the 8th person will get to pick twice. And then 7th place will get that pick, and it goes all the way back. We'll do a deal. That would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun to get get the picks. And then, Eddie, you were talking about how we could track these guys. You want to explain a little bit of that or what you were thinking?
Yeah. So, obviously we're going to put people on the board that cook pretty often. If not every weekend, every other week. So basically wherever you finish in the top 10, that's the points that, let's say, me as a team captain would get. So if I have Caleb on my pick and he finishes 10th overall, then I'll get a point from him. And then I also have Bill and he finishes grand, then I'll have a 10 points from him. And so that week I'll end up with 11 points or 20 points or whatever it is. And that's how we keep tracking. Every week, whoever has the most points wins. So it'll be like an old school top 10, 1 through 10 points.
Do you understand this question there? 6 picking, including in draft, or have themselves? I guess, yeah, they will be, okay, I get it. Yeah, the 6 pick, we'll do 8. The 8 picking, yes, their name is eligible to be drafted. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say let's not let them draft themselves. So what do you think on that?
No, yeah, because I'd pick myself.
Would you go number 1 pick, Eddie?
Man, I don't know. Probably not. Not lately.
Would you, if you had the number 1 pick, would you take yourself number 1?
Oh, absolutely.
That's awesome. That is
absolutely.
Awesome. That was awesome. So you have a buy-in on your team. This is still we were just talking out loud, but I think it's got a lot of traction, man. I think this will be really cool to do. It'll be spread out over several weeks. We'll be able to give an update. All right, here's the fantasy football or fantasy barbecue update. With whoever will say Coyote Cookers hit a 5th place overall, so they got what? How many was that point? 6 points.
6.
Yeah, so they get 6 points added to whoever team number 6 is. And so you can add on there, and that would be a lot of fun. Can there be international player? Yes, Uwe, you're on the board, my man. You'd probably be the only German drafted in this fantasy barbecue draft, but that would be a lot of fun. So maybe a buy-in to see who wants to be one of those 8 teams, and we'll figure it out, and that'd be a lot of fun. And then there'll be some prizes at the end for this thing.
And it'll be every sanctioning body. It doesn't, man, you can cook Lone Star Outlaw, BCA, CBA, KCBS, man, all of them. It'll still be rated the same, 1 through 10.
Yeah, if you guys think that'd be a cool idea, and if you want to add to it, if you got some ideas, then shoot them over to myself or Eddie or Ty, and we'll definitely put them in there. And then whenever we do finalize this and how it's going to work, we'll definitely come on the show and talk about that before we actually do the draft. But there will be a draft show. There will be, results and weekly updates on how the draft's going right now. Do you have a bench roster? I don't know. Again, let's talk about this, man. But I think that'd be a lot of fun and gain a lot of interest, and that'd be fun. Kind of like when we did during COVID. Do you remember when I did that Pitmaster, what we were calling that, the Texas Pitmaster Showdown?
Oh yeah,
where you would go votes. That was a lot of fun, and I wish Facebook would allow us to do.
Oh, so they removed the polling, right?
They removed the polling, and so I can't do that anymore. But that was so much fun, man. That was a lot of fun, and that was that got a lot of interest for the show. So definitely that's something that we want to talk about, and that's something that we want to do. And on the horizon, it's something that Eddie and I are talking about doing. So it's going to happen. We just got to finalize how we're going to do it. We're going to finalize, the rules and everything involved in that. But you guys have any ideas or suggestions for rules? Let's do it. Send them over and we'll do that.
Yep. That'll be badass. It will be. Yep.
Yeah, bonus points if all teams at the same cook-off. I don't know about that. I don't know about bonus points. I don't like the bonus point deal. Let's
I think bonus points are like participation trophies or something.
I just don't like having an extra opportunity. I'd rather just go face to face, man up, and let's go. Or women or lady up. What is up? I just saw some new people chiming in. Raul Rios, what's going on? How are you? Brandon Perriman in there. James Miller, what is going on? I got to meet James. James had I'm not going to talk about it, but man, he had a day like I did, I guess you would say, the other night. South Texas Blaze, what's going on? I saw Sarah. Sarah is in the house. The lady butcher of the So Smokin Gooder Show. Almost missed my favorite podcast. Very nice. Better late than never. Thank you. You're not late. You're on time. Here we go. Half points from Grant Neal, Hollywood. Y'all know Hollywood. We were just in Australia yesterday or last week. Grant, I should have had you on as well. Travis Hale, what's going on? Louie Gonzales, Red Triangle. What's going on there? I don't know.
Travis was up in Weatherford, man. He did pretty good. I think he had about 3 walks or something.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he cleaned up pretty good out there.
While we're waiting on our guests to show, I'm going to run a sponsor reel. We're still waiting on Louie Gonzales. Look at him. He big times this, man. He wins 1 GC, and then you can't get him to show up on time. What is going on with that, Eddie? I mean, come on. We got to give him some hell about that. But while we're doing that, we've got a couple things to show. We've got the ChickN Bark Truth Masters with Dennis Butterworth. We're going to go ahead and spend a little time doing that. There he is right there, big time. I'm coming, guys. Okay. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that again out loud. But he's on his way. He is on his way, and we'll get him on here. We're going to play a sponsor roll, and then y'all stick around for Dennis Butterworth Truth Masters, and then Eddie and I will come back here for a minute and get you a drink. What are you drinking tonight, Eddie?
Man, I'm going to drink me some Coors Light.
Carlos is like, send me the link. I'm in. Screw Louie. I'm in. Carlos
was on the show last night. I didn't get to watch his because, he got on right at 8. So,
yeah, he's in makeup.
I think everybody left to Bill's show.
Bill's I didn't get to watch it, but I hear it was there was some money flowing.
Man, they might have raised like $20,000 or something.
$20K, come on. We need to get monetized, bro. So somebody asked where's the donate button. It's not on here. But
it's on YouTube, ain't it?
No, we have to get to monetize. We're not monetized. If you guys are watching on YouTube, there's a little thumbs up thing. Make sure you click that. Let's get some love over to the YouTube.
I finally made my YouTube, man. You asked me last time what it was, so
yeah,
it's just the Pitfather barbecue.
All right. Y'all can make sure you go follow Eddie as well, the Pitfather Barbecue. All right. So we're going to play the sponsor roll real quick and get some bills paid. And then we're going to do the ChickN Bark. And then hopefully Lou will be ready to come back. If not, we got some more stuff to talk about. So let's get the sponsor roll rolling real quick. If you need to take a break, go for it real quick. And we'll get this show back on the train. I wish my boy was here. I haven't done this in a long time besides last week, but out of practice, not having here we go. Shout out to the supportive and outstanding sponsors. Rectag, Smokin Magic, Cosmos Cube Products, KNR Pipeline Services, Race Crew Drum Smokers, Barbecue 321 Podcast, Texas Oil Dust, LC Barbecue, Pinkerton Texas Pit Barbecue, Frisco Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads, War Pig Barbecue, Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, Chicken Fried Barbecue Grind, Navy SEAL Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics, Texas Original Charcoal Products, Got Your Six Culture, We Branded Promotions, and the Barbecue Store in Hempstead. Thank you for supporting the So Smokin Gooder Show. Awesome. I saw Tracy and Amy from Crooked Crown. They did a really cool TikTok for the barbecue show. If you guys aren't following them, go check them out. Crooked Crown on TikTok. They made a really cool video for the barbecue store. All right. As promised, I'm going to do the newest ChickN Bark. We've had Eddie. You've done a chicken? Yes. Yours was pretty good. You smell carpet. I remember that. I remember that one. That was pretty solid. I've done one. I saw Alonzo has done one. Bill Purvis has done one. Has Phil done one? I need to see Phil has done one. All right, here we go. Here's the latest ChickN Bark featuring Dennis Butterworth with War Pig Barbecue. Here we go.
All right, we are back with another edition of Truth Masters with Pit Masters, ChickN Bark edition. Today we have with us
Dennis Butterworth, War Pig Barbecue, Commander in Smoke.
where are you based out of?
Houston, Texas.
Nice. How many years have you been participating in the Houston Stock Show cook-off?
I've been here since 09, so however many years that is.
I don't do math very well either. All right, let's get to it. You ready to play?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Serious questions only. What is a guilty pleasure of yours?
Mayonnaise and French fries. Well, I get a big thing of mayonnaise and I dip my French fries in and eat it.
Just straight, no pepper, no.
No, I love it. In German, it's Pommes frites mit Mayo.
Okay, what is celebrity crush?
So many. Let's just go with Meghan Markle.
I like it. Very good. What is your worst barbecue injury?
Man, we've had a few over here, but definitely cut my knuckles wide open with that knife. Chopping fat on a pork butt and chop straight through the knuckle.
Oh. Did you go to the hospital?
No, we were drinking a lot, so we just wrapped it up with electric tape and paper towel.
Is there a picture of this anywhere?
No pictures ever allowed in the War Pig tent.
All right, unless it's Mark Suarez.
That's right.
That? Okay, hit me with a random fact.
I'm afraid of chickens. Not chickens, birds. Fear of birds.
That's a phobia thing.
It is,
right?
and I got attacked by a rooster when I was a kid. So that's why I take pride in cooking chickens. I like seeing them cook.
I love it. Okay, great.
There's a little banty rooster called Crazy Larry. Dad chopped his head off. But he got me good.
Hey, you know what? But look at where Larry got you now.
That's right. Crazy Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
All right. Your favorite music artist?
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Last concert you went to?
Morgan Wallen.
Shout out to Morgan because we're trying to get him to do some high whiskey stuff. Little plug for high whiskey. Okay. Your favorite movie?
The American President.
First movie quote that comes to your mind?
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Perfect. Okay. Tell me about your first car.
67 Mustang with a 289. It was amazing. It was a panty dropper.
What happened to it?
My friend's dad backed into it and drove off, did a little hit and run. So I woke up. I had no idea. I thought I got drunk the night before and backed into something. And so we ended up selling it because my dad wouldn't pay to fix it. He thought I crashed it, and it was my friend's dad that did it. Yeah. I grew up in the country, man.
That is the most country story I've heard today,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. Okay, now we're gonna play a little this or that. Red or blue?
Blue.
Gum or mints?
Gum.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Noise or silence?
Silence.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Text or call?
Text.
Comedy or horror?
Comedy.
Superman or Batman?
Superman.
Tortillas or bread?
Tortillas.
Salty or sweet?
Sweet.
Samsung or iPhone?
iPhone all day.
Beer or liquor?
Beer.
Night out or night in?
Night out.
Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Ooh, hamburgers.
Okay, who you having a drink with? Pamela Anderson or Carmen Electra?
Carmen Electra.
Beyonce or Bregman?
Oh, Beyonce.
Jennifer Aniston or J-Lo?
Let's go with Jennifer Aniston.
Nice, thanks for playing,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Appreciate
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind resting a drink on J-Lo's ass. Yeah.
All right. Let me remove that. Shout out to Roy Austin. I think Roy had a little crush on butter. What do you think, Eddie? Let me pull this brand down. And
Man,
put
he
a
looked like he was
Briscoe
ranch.
ranch.
A little bit.
Man, I've never heard him giggle so much.
He
during the
giggled.
bid.
It was a high pitch one too.
I think I saw him lift his back leg. You know, where like he did that. He was happy.
Shout out
Man.
Dennis though. Pamela Anderson. I mean, Jennifer Aniston. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think y'all had the same answer, right? No, he had Megan.
Well, he
Markle.
picked Jennifer Aniston over Jennifer Lopez, which
Oh,
I think, man, that's what I do.
okay, all right. Your who was your celebrity crush?
Jennifer Aniston.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's hard to remember, man. Mine was Kate Beckinsale. I may have to update that one though, although she's still amazing. All right, shout out to the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads. There's the correct date, December 13th and 14th, 2024. That is one you guys need to put on your calendar. Make sure you attend that. That's going to be towards the end of the year. That's one of the first ones of the new season. So and get you started off right and cook-off over at the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads. As y'all did see, we do have our guest of the evening. He is not big timing us. He's still working. This man is a hard worker. Let's get him on real quick. We're talking about Louie Gonzales. What is your
Brother,
is that your Cash App?
Hey,
This man is trying to cash in on the shows. I think he put his Cash App. That's the first time we've ever had somebody put their Cash App.
after last night's deal with Bill, man, he raised like 20 grand. I'm trying to raise some money.
That's what I heard. I need to go back and watch it, but
it might have been 50 grand. I don't know.
I am knee deep in baseball, but I love Bill's show. Bill and Phil and Wes, producer Wes. Oh my God, they're doing a great job over there. Let me. I got a banner for you. Again, I'm producer less tonight, but let me put your banner down there, Louie. What does that say?
Reserve grand champion.
Louie Gonzales from DD Barbecue, no longer the bridesmaid. You finally got a hold of a grand championship. Congratulations, my man. That was held in Austin at the racetrack. We haven't had a chance to talk to you since then, but talk about it now. You're no longer. That had to be a big monkey off your back, my man, because that thing was growing by the day, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure. It was getting tough. It was getting tough to go out and cook without wondering, will this be the day that it happens? I mean, it was tough, man. I was getting discouraged, right? Because it was
That's how I feel right now.
It was almost discouraging. It's like, when is this? How the hell does everybody else get lucky but me? But yeah.
Bro, we say it all the time, right? You got to cook good, get lucky, man. But yeah, sometimes the luck is rolling for some people, and sometimes it's not. I talk. Obviously, you got to cook good food. I'm not saying people that win consistently are lucky, but you do have. There's a lot of that factor into barbecue, man. But yeah, so when you're sitting there seeing reserve, what did you have? I think you and Danny had was it 8? How many did you have?
I think Danny had 8 or 9, and I trailed right behind him. I think I had 7.
You had 7 before you.
Yeah.
How cool was that, man? How cool was getting that first GC? Did you cry? Did you call anybody? What were you doing, man?
It didn't feel real. Here we go. Eddie's gonna get all pissed off. It didn't feel real at first for a little bit, but it was after about, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes to an hour that I was sitting there with Robert Guido and Blake Shendel and Ashley Hoffling. And I was like, dude, did this shit really happen? And I told the guys, Trent, Brian Keane, and Steve O, and all them. And I was like, man, I think I finally got one. I did. And sure enough, I mean, that's when it felt real, because that's when all the Facebook, deals started pouring down.
Well, where were you, Eddie, when you heard that our boy got his first GC?
Man, I was in Alvin. I was in Alvin waiting for awards. Sitting in the trailer, putting on this big ass shirt that fucking Stacy gave me. I felt like I was wearing a quilt and shit.
You had a parachute, man. I thought you were going to come out of I thought you were going up in a plane and ready to.
I was like, man,
float down with a flag on you.
On it. So I was like,
shit, let's talk about your outfit this last weekend, man. It was cold and rainy.
Man, it was cold and rainy. I had to stay dry. I had been wet all day. No diddy. But
hey, you look like Kanye, man, in one of those space suits.
Every time it'll stop raining, and then 2 minutes before turning, it just started pouring. So I had a rain suit in my truck. I was like, man, well, fuck it. I'm gonna put it on, and it did good. So
Fidencio wants to know what we're drinking. I'm drinking some good old Miller Lite. These boys are drinking Coors Light. They are Coors Light bros.
Coors Light,
I just checked, and you can post polls in the community tab on YouTube. All right, ZZ Top fan, that's some good information. I'll check that. YouTube is tough, man, because there's a lot more traffic on the Facebook, but I'm okay with trying YouTube and getting some people out there. It's still wet from Weatherford. Yeah, that rain came down this weekend, man. So that's part of it. We cook in all kinds of weather, man. But I was also in Alvin when I heard Louie, and Stacy Hale. She gave me the heads up. She was like, I think Louie just GC'd, and I was like, are you sure? Can we confirm this thing? And then she started seeing some posts. I was like, yep, confirmed. And I was like, all right. So that's when I posted, hey, we're still confirming. But I think Louie just got his first GC, and that was awesome, man. I was very happy for you, because we talked about it.
They finished adding up overnight, right? I think, while everybody was asleep.
No, the results came in on Sunday morning, final results. So
Lucky
while
Louie's in the house.
America was asleep, they finished counting the fucking points. Got it.
Lucky Louie's in the house. He when the donation basket get passed around. Well, he's put his Cash App up there. So Dad, hook up your son, send him $5 so he can I don't know.
Hey, so how it works over there, it's pretty cool. Every time they donate, you got to take a drink. I mean, we're drinking regardless. But
there's no tab here, man. We can't do that yet. We got to get it big time, like Chicken Fried YouTube channel, and then we can start getting some donations rolling in. But hey, let's pretend we got 10 now. Somebody just sent $10 in for you, Louie. Drink.
Here we go.
Come on, my man.
No, it's all three of us have to drink.
We're gonna drink anyway. I mean, that's what we do. It's the barbecue and brew show, so we do all of it, man. But we were in the first Rain Fest in Christine when we heard about Louie. Yeah, where were you guys when you heard about Louie finally getting the big monkey off his back? So Louie, you mentioned, when was that you were going to be my follow team? When I'm sorry we never followed up with that, but that was
actually
20. Was it last year? Or
yeah,
2 years?
It was last year around this time, man. I was on the show the first time.
Yeah. In the year before that makes sense. The year before that would have been Reggie Q, because I am proud of myself. I do have a good eye for teams that I feel like are gonna not only do well in the future, but also I can just tell the people that are diving in head first into this deal. So I definitely singled out Vince and Joyce with Reggie Q, and they've obviously continued on. They're still killing it right now. You or another one that I could just tell you fell in love with it immediately, and you wanted to keep going. You and I had some conversations on there, and I feel like Serge is going to be the same way. Serge is he's got a new trailer now. He's ready. He's ready to take off. So
I'm excited to see that, because like I told you, man, I can't remember when I told you, but I was like, so your follow team was Reggie Q at first, right? Mm-hmm. And they went off and did pretty well. And then he chose me. And then, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm doing really, really well, but I did fair last year.
You did great.
So
bro.
I'm excited to see how Serge does. Let's see if the So Smokin Gooder Show follow team can make it 3 for 3.
It's some good karma. I guarantee you that's some good karma. I think he's going to do well. He's already definitely. Have you guys seen some of the photos? If you're not following Serge Garcia,
he's amazing, man. He's good at photo
his
restoration.
That ass all the time.
Yeah. He actually is a photo restorer. He takes some like old photos and restores them. So he knows his way around some images. He's probably taken a few Bill Purvis filter classes as well. But man, he's already putting out some good stuff. So I'm expecting some good stuff over with Serge over at last Roundup Barbecue.
My dad's trying to get me drunk. He just sent $20. So drink up, fellas.
Man, I met Louie when he was like a team member, I think, right? You were on a team. You started off with your buddy.
Yep.
There's Serge. He's watching right now. What's up, Serge? We're expecting big things. No pressure, bro. No pressure.
Met him out in Carrizo Springs. I think
that's where you met Louie.
Yeah, that was 2020? October 2020?
Probably 2020. Yeah.
Yeah, I was helping a buddy out.
Where's that trophy at?
He's like,
fuck out of here,
flexing. He's sitting there flexing.
It was, man, yeah, he was cooking with the team, and I told him, I said, man, you need to just go off on your own, bro. It's never
in the comments there. Stephen Anthony Mancha, he's the guy that got me into the whole competition thing. He was like, hey man, come on, that you like to barbecue, I like to barbecue. Let's go see what we do.
So Louie,
had our ass beat.
While it's still pretty fresh on your mind starting out, what was one of the first things that really gave you like an aha moment? What was one of the things that kind of propelled you? It was like, okay, this is something I can do. This is something I can compete in. Because, if you're starting out and you see, the best thing is when you don't know, right? So there's a lot of stuff you don't know, or people around you don't know. Some people get intimidated or whatnot. But what was one of those moments that like, all right, this is exactly what I want to do. This is where I want to focus my hobbies and my money, because it's efforts and time and all of that. What was that moment where you said, all right, this is something I want to pursue?
Man, I think so. My first CBA was in Somerset in 2022. It was at the end of the year, like points chase, and everybody who was chasing points was there. Excuse me, and I snuck in there with an 8th place rib or 9th place or 7th place rib, one of the two. And it was at that point I was like, I knew who some of the teams were. I didn't know who everybody was, but I look back at that comp now and I see who was there. It was like that all of the top 10 teams were there. And I think it was when I got that 8th place rib call, I was like, man, there's some of the best teams out here. I could do this. That was the aha moment. So,
well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great, because it's always that moment that where you're like, all right, this is what I want to do. Because also, like, what was one of the things that you learned early on that is still like one of the things that you definitely take with you when you go to a contest? Because there's a lot of stuff that we've learned. Eddie, how long have you been doing this, my man?
I think like 2017, 18.
Okay, so you're
about 6-7 years.
Yeah, you're about 6-7 years in. Louie, you're still 2 years in. Basically, you just mentioned 22. So a lot of
it was at the ass end of 22.
So you're like a year and a half in, which is crazy to me, because you're doing so. I feel like you're a force already, and But what were one of the things you learned early on that you're still taking with you to right now to a contest?
Just have fun. I mean, I have fun doing this. I think that's what the ultimate thing behind it is. I love doing it. I have fun doing it. So,
give me a better answer.
I'm sorry, bro.
Just
see, Brian Keene is in the comments. He's like, don't forget Ocampo. So that was I had just bought the trailer from James Powell, and that very first comp was CBA, and the very next weekend was Ocampo. And man, I was pissed because I didn't like any of my food, and I told Brian, I told all the boys, I was like, man, I'm about to hang the ropes. And Brian King was like, motherfucker, you just bought the ropes, you can't hang them. So I ended up reserving that contest, and that was a cool.
Was that your first reserve?
That was my first reserve, yeah.
Man, I still think 13 reserves is better than $1 grand, right? In my opinion.
Yeah,
I mean,
right there.
Mm-hmm. adds consistency.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, if you get 13, you're probably hating life at that moment. If you get 13 and no GCs, I remember Danny. You know, I love my boy, my barbecue homie, Danny Regan from Hell Yeah Barbecue. It was kind of weighing on. It's like, man, Rob, I got 9 RGCs. What do I got? It's like, it's coming, bro. You just know it's gonna come. It's gonna come for you guys, because to hit an RGC with all these great cooks that are traveling and doing their thing and putting all their time, effort in this thing, and you're sitting there at number 2 for a long time, you know it's right there, and then everything happens. It's crazy. How were you feeling there with 7?
Like I was discouraged. Like I said, I was like, dude, how many more of these fucking competitions am I going to go to in reserve without winning that GC?
So
my goal is this year is to make it to the Royal, man. That's what I want to do. By invite, not by doing the open. I want to get invited. I understand it's expensive, but that's the goal.
Well, your GC, did it qualify for an invite for the? Oh, okay.
It was not a state championship, and it didn't make 25 teams.
All right. Well, so we need a 25 teamer win.
Yeah.
Or a state championship.
Where are you going this weekend?
I'm taking the weekend off again, baby. I'm gonna go to Big Bend.
Are you really?
No.
You should.
If you have any rubs, you got any rubs you want me to use on my fajitas?
Yeah.
So you could GC
soon.
If you have any questions for our guest tonight, Louie Gonzales, he has his Cash App in his list, in his name right there. You're able to Cash App Mr. Louie. But yeah, we've got some questions for Louie Gonzales. We're going to be here with them for a little while. And then we've got the Rate My Box. Louie is notorious for sending in boxes, and apparently I don't post. I don't know. That's a running joke, but I feel
that's cool.
I feel like I do. I don't know. And I'd love to get some Louie Rate My Boxes on here, because it's been a little while in there. Of course, we'll hear from Louie with his Mount Rushmore and whatnot. So a little later in the show, but we'll continue on with Mr. Louie Gonzales from DD Barbecue. And it's been a little while since you've been on. We talked. I don't know when it was. It was about maybe towards the end of last year that you were on.
It was actually last year at this time.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Awesome. DD Barbecue at the time, everybody was like Double D Barbecue. That's what we were calling you at the time. Double D Barbecues, because we didn't know. It was like, we just assumed it was.
And Robert Smith still calls me Double D.
Double D.
Yeah.
All right. So, cool. Peter Armendariz, he's the one that won the 11th place rib call, the Wild Chow, $1,100, $1,140. That's pretty fucking cool. Second place sucks, but it tells you how consistent you've been. Rock and roll. Absolutely.
So looks like Josh has a question.
Okay, what is it? Read it.
He said, "What kind of crack is going on here?"
You got $1,000 from a sanctioned event, but you get to go.
I think there has to be 25 teams.
Yes,
if it's sanctioned, it has to be 25 teams. I believe.
Yeah,
I told Louie to call and double check. They're available year round. So just give them a call and say, "Hey man, I fucking grinded. How many teams does it have to be?" If they say 12, then you're good.
But they won't. They won't.
No, I'm just kidding, bro.
They won't. It has to be either a state championship, and that still needs a first year needs 15 teams. After that, it needs 25 teams, or a sanctioned event with 25 teams. And I can't remember who it was. Somebody won a 25 team event, but one team didn't turn in, like, we'll say ribs. They didn't turn in ribs. It disqualifies. It doesn't, or it doesn't make it a qualifier. So you have to have 25 teams, and all of them have to turn in for it to be qualified for the American Royal. So
that's some bullshit.
That is some
you'll
bullshit.
get one. You'll get another one. You still got plenty of time.
Yeah. So
you got plenty of time, and you're like you mentioned, you're consistent. Everybody says you're ready to go, man. Sean Trainer says hi, Louie. All right, there you go.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Call Sean. He is Captain Jack Sparrow.
Hey, Brian King just donated $10, so let's take a drink.
Let me see, bro. Let me see the notification.
This is hilarious that Louie is getting his Cash App sent to him directly. Hilarious. Louie G 19. What is it? The Cash App's $ Louie G19. Our first year event with 15 teams, or I mentioned that, or a first year event with 15 teams. Is it Dick Daddy?
So enough.
Okay, I'll never say those two words back to back again on this show.
And I told you that a long time ago,
bro. Yes. Sucks a little gringo. Sucks when you hit all those RGCs all those times. The bridesmaid, never the bride. Yeah, you are the bride. You've been the bridesmaid to Kevin Hernandez quite a bit, bro.
3 times.
3 times.
3 times. Yeah. And then 2 of them were back to back weekends.
Yeah, it was.
It's cool, man. The dude's a cool guy. So I'm glad to share the stage with him.
He's a great guy, and he's a great cook. He's been like he tore it up on the scene. I should have picked him as a follow team back in the day. That would have been another feather in the hat, man. But that guy's just killing it. He's doing well. It's tough to go out there, but he was a CBA team of the year in Texas last year. Pretty freaking amazing.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Eddie, you got something for Louie at all?
I actually got 3 donations right now, so
how much you get, bro?
All right. There's 3 guys fucking around right now. But that's all good. We're still gonna drink to it. $1, $1.
Say, I was gonna say right here with $1.
Can somebody invite Austin Bittner? That
right.
He was throwing the cash. He's probably
he donated by himself
all his money
$5,000.
Chris Goodman says, "Yeah, only have Venmo." What the crap, Louie? Come on, man. Hey, come on.
Take away the $ and put an @ That's my Venmo.
This boy. Why don't you change your damn title right there, and you can Louie's Cash App, LOL. I love that. I just saw the bottom of that. I was just assuming everything there. So what's your goals this year now? Obviously, you want to make the Royal. You just mentioned that. You got any other big aspirations right now? Are you taking it easy? You're going to go at it pretty hard this year? We're already feels like we're halfway through the season for the CBA season. I know you cook a lot of CBAs. Is that something that you're only looking for? You're just your first GC was an IBCA, right?
Yeah, first GC was an IBCA. I'm actually looking towards like higher purses and prizes. Like I want to win the cool shit. I want to win more money. And thankfully this year has been pretty well for me. So I've just been chasing like smoking on the real is 50K. The CBA world is 50K. I reserved Dennis Butterworth's the Winter Battle, the War Pig.
Yep.
That one paid out. I think it was like 25,000, and I won a 30-gallon drum from Race Crew. So that was a cool prize and some cash to go with it.
Did you get one of those wood trophies as well? No,
he didn't have those in. It was just he had the 2 drums.
Okay.
Hey, we got another donation, $5. South Texas Blaze, Eric Lopez. Appreciate it, bro.
We're splitting that, right? So before the night ends, you got to pay your dues.
Hey, you already bought your mic, dude. I need the mic.
Louie's gonna have a entry fee by the end of the show. That's his goal, I'm sure. That's his immediate goal. Let's get him an entry fee.
Besides that grand champion walk, what's your favorite walk?
Smoking on the
Rio.
Rio.
You're like, man, that was the best fucking feeling.
Smoking on the Rio. Last year, I got a 7th place rib.
I saw that. I witnessed that.
I witnessed that too. You were to the right hand side of the stage, or looking at the stage. You were at the right. Was that the one with Robert Smith? Whenever he
got a perfect score at pork. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was pretty cool. Your kids were there at that time, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was my favorite walk. Because as a new cook, you don't go to these big competitions expecting to get a big walk like that. And when they started playing my song for 7th place rib, I was like, dude, this is badass. And this, especially because they had it in that big ass arena.
Was that your biggest walk?
No. I think my biggest walk was hitting 1st place brisket against you, Fred, AJ Garza, Vince Regina was there, Tim and Jackie Milligan in Poteet.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were.
That was your most prideful walk.
Beating y'all in brisket, hell yeah. If you're not going to win GC, like Alonzo says, if you ain't gonna get GC, at least win brisket.
Yeah.
So
Man, yeah.
That is a good feeling.
Mike say that too.
That, have y'all was that the only call, like the last call of the day? That happened to me too, which is pretty cool. It doesn't happen very often because my brisket is like used to be what carried me, but it's no longer. It's what's killing me. But yeah, that last call of the day is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Especially when you're sitting there and going, oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Yeah. And then getting a first place pork for the first time ever was pretty cool. I don't know.
Jordan Kirkpatrick, my man, the winner, the grand champion at the American Royal 2023. There he's checking in right there. What's up, gents?
Hey, we just
and Eddie. Eddie. There he is right there checking in.
Fun cooking alongside him at the Houston Rodeo this year on Champions Row. And I'll tell you what, he has a chicken that tastes like fucking chicken. It's great.
Is that a compliment?
I thought it was, but I don't think.
It sounds funny. He's got a chicken that tastes like chicken.
Dude, I heard that same compliment from a backyard cooker. He is like, "It's a competition. Shouldn't taste like chicken. It tastes like chicken." So what do you want?
Oh shit,
that, man, it's good. It tastes like chicken.
Hold up here.
Hey, Stacy, hold on.
Are you saying did you not pay Miss Laney for a bracelet?
I was gonna give her $20 and I gave it to Josh.
They sent me during the CBA World, man. I went to go collect. They were like, "Hey, man, this guy hasn't paid his debt. You got to go." So I went over there and, took care of business, but he still hasn't paid. I see.
All right, I did see a question from Carl from Louie.
Sir,
oh, I'm sorry. He's getting more donations sent his way. Have you taken anyone's classes?
Bill Purvis on the Barbecue Champs Academy.
That's I haven't seen it, but obviously it's done well for you.
So I ultimately I bought it for pork because my pork was my nemesis for the longest time. So not after every contest, but some contests I'll do the math on, hey, what if I would have gotten this aside from this? My pork in Mercedes that first year, I had like 157 pork, but I had like a 14th chicken, a 14th chicken, 7th rib, and like a 40-something brisket. If my pork would have been like 70th, I would have had like 11th overall or something like that.
I mean,
so okay. pork was shit for a long time, and then I bought Bill's class. I'm like, why am I going to pay? I think it's like $300 for one class. I said,
I like it when you say if it would have been 70th, it would have been 11th place overall. I mean, that's okay. Just saying.
And then like this past Mercedes cook-off, I got 5th overall, and my chicken took a dump. I got 67th. If I'd have gotten like a 23rd, I think me and Phil would have tied for GC. So I hate doing the math because it's like I just hate doing the math. I do it, but I hate it because it'll tell me where I would have been had I gotten luckier.
All right, so Louie, if you had the first pick, and I don't know if you heard when we were talking about were you listening when we were talking about a fantasy draft?
Yes.
All right, you have the first pick in the fantasy draft for barbecue. You can go anywhere. Jordan Kirkpatrick's in the comments. You can go any sanctioned body, any team. Who you picking number one?
Phil Breeden.
Why?
I'm going with Phil because that guy can go anywhere, and everybody knows he's there. Whether they see him or they don't see him, they're gonna know he's there somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I always say, Phil is for 4 years straight has been.
And if there's 8 people picking, and I'm 8th, and he hasn't been picked,
I'm 8th,
and I'm picking Bill 9th.
There's no way Phil drops to 8th.
No way, not at all.
Where are you gonna get drafted, Louie?
Probably wouldn't. I don't know.
What round?
No, probably wouldn't.
I wouldn't get.
Fucking Eddie.
Nah, I'll pick Louie, man. If he was still available, I'll take him if it was my last pick.
I'm gonna try and pick all my follow teams, past and present, man. They're all solid.
I asked Eddie on the show last week. I said, "Hey, how does my song go?" He's like, "I don't know. I've never heard it, asshole."
Nah, I've heard it once, twice.
Here's a good question for the Gooder Gang right now. If you have the 5th pick in the draft and you assume Phil and Bill are gone, who you picking? 5th pick in the draft.
Pick in the draft. Phil and Bill are gone.
Phil and Bill are definitely they're not dropping to 5. I mean, Jordan Kirkpatrick probably not dropping to 5 if you follow. Maybe, I don't know how many people follow a lot of KCBS down here. Obviously, if you're familiar with barbecue all across the country, Jordan was number 1.
Yeah, I remember Jordan winning the World American Royal a few days after it happened, but it happened. Yeah, he's man. He went to the NBA and
let's alter it. Stacy says, "All right, who you picking 3rd?"
If I'm going with 3rd, I'm going with Sure Shot BBQ.
Oh,
Sure Shot BBQ.
Is it because
he's just.
If Eddie's available, I'm picking him 5th.
Did they send you some money?
Oh shit! Hang on.
What can you pay them, please?
Stacy, send your money. He just called your name out right there. Oh, there's a good one, right? Okay, all right. Gooder Gang, who you picking 3rd? Let's just assume Bill and Phil are gone.
I'll tell you who I'm not picking 3rd. Man Meat Barbecue.
Okay.
No, that's my boy. I'm just talking shit.
No, yeah, he's sucking up for that bracelet. Oh, she may drop that bracelet payment. Is what?
No, I'm not. No, because you guys are infamous for getting 3rd overalls.
Oh, there's a good one.
So are you, bro.
All right, Gooder Gang, let's go. Who you picking 3rd? We'll just assume a lot of Texas teams right here. We're gonna kick. Bill and Phil are gone. Bill and Phil are gone, and then we'll put some comments here in just a minute. Who you picking 3rd? That was a great question, Stacy Hale. There you go. He's like, yo. Now, who you picking 3rd? All right, so Louie said Sure Shot. Eddie, you want to chime in here?
Yeah, I'm thinking in Texas, I'd probably go Fred or Fred.
I'll have to think about it here in just a second.
In Texas.
In Texas, yeah, in Texas. Let's just keep it Texas. You know, Brad Leininger's obviously a great deal. Jordan Kirkpatrick is a great name to be tossing out right now for 3rd overall. And when we do this draft, yeah, everybody's open. Jordan, Brad.
Yeah, when the draft happens, it'll be nationwide.
It'll be nationwide. So yeah, we'll just for this conversation right now, we're talking Texas right here. So
so how is the point system going to work? So like, we're gonna just doing placement overall.
We're gonna go old school. We're gonna go 10th place is 1 point. And then so
if let's just say Brad Leininger, he gets 13th overall at a contest.
0 points.
No points.
Okay.
So 10th would get 1, and then you go down to 1st gets 10.
10 points. Okay.
So what you gotta, kind of play into is who are the teams that may be cooking some smaller events too. You got. Let's go. Let's put some strategy into this, my boys. Let's go. Come on, here we go. You never know, man, because there's some contests out there that aren't pulling, and some of the guys cook those. So you got to maybe play some of that. I don't know.
Carlos,
not me. I feel like I only cook 100-team contests. This was 85 this weekend. I was like, all right, cool. Only 85 teams right now. It was pretty cool.
This whole year feels like over 100 every weekend.
All right, we got some comments flowing in from the Gooder Gang right now. Oh, Jordan Kirkpatrick, what did he say? I was thinking the same thing, Rob. Tastes like chicken. No, I mean, is that a compliment? I mean, I feel like it is in competition barbecue. Hey, that tastes like chicken. That's solid. That's good.
It's the man meat, man.
It just sounds weird when you hear it. Oh, your chicken tastes like chicken. All right, here we go. Where the hell did I get paid? Josh is wondering. You called him out. And he's like, when did I get that paid? All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, I might be Mr. Irrelevant. Hey, as long as I'm drafted, I'm fine with that. Daddy Dutch. What's up, Daddy Dutch? Thanks for checking in. AJ Garza, God's Country. What's going on? What's up, Bestie? Who's he talking to?
He ain't talking to me.
He's not talking to me. He's talking. All right, there he is. He's talking.
You know who he's talking to. Come on now.
Talking to Louie. All right, here we go. All right, Stephen Rozicki, Randall Kendrick. He's picking him third. James Minotti is picking Robert Smith third. Serge Gracita is checking Brad Leininger. He's picking Nicho is picking Kevin Hernandez. Here's another one. Oh, well, same guy.
You see, that's why I wouldn't put myself in any of these fucking things because no one's picking me.
You never know, bro. You could get picked. We're gonna go probably 6 rounds. I mean, 6 rounds times 8 picks. There you go, 48. You got to be in the top 50. I think you could sneak in there. I bet you might be not even sneak in there. You're probably going a 3rd round.
Yeah, bro. You got to be in the special teams, special plays, special players.
Special players, baby. Wednesday. We're doing
Wednesday.
That guy's from Houston.
Yeah, I think so.
Might throw a flyer on. Send him a message.
Have him on the fucking show.
That's what I'm talking about. Throw a flyer out there.
What's that, brother?
Sergio Chapa. He says Fred Robles. Corby doesn't know how to play here. He says Tim or Brad. I mean, come on. Pick one, Corby. Let's go. Brian Keene. Brad is his 3rd pick. Brandon Perriman. Randall Kendrick is his 3rd pick.
That's
Nicholas Torres, Fred Robles, Daddy Dutch, Kevin Hernandez. Sorry, Louie. Josh Hale. So is this only for Texas? No, Josh. It's not only for Texas. This is going to be open. This is going to be another big thing that we do here on the So Smokin Gooder Show. We'll do it here. The Dude Barbecue, Robert Smith, Sergio Chapa, Sleeper Team, Carl with look at that, Carl. You're getting picked 3rd by Coyote Cookers. Louie Gonzales says you can't pick Rini. You already picked Brad, Serge.
Teams, you got to go with Louie Gonzales, man. I call him the Tim Duncan of barbecue.
What does that even mean?
The silent assassin. He'll show up and he'll whoop everybody's ass, and he's quiet about it.
That's what we were just talking about. Eric Arnold.
That's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, Rini? Yeah. Rini,
I still call him Renee.
It's Renee, dude.
I hear that's
it is Renee, but he calls himself Rini, and he introduces himself.
That's my cousin. I hope y'all know that.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Louie Gonzales. Dude, we both got the S at the end of the G. I mean, end of the Gonzales. We're cousins somewhere down the line.
I feel like that's more popular now. I think everybody that had a Z is changing it to an S. I feel like I see that more often now. Joyce, she says Reggie Q. You can't pick yourself, Joyce. I mean, I guess you can. I guess you can.
Smoking Grit.
Well, yeah, she's.
Oh, true. Okay, there you go.
She's her
Smoking
own
Grit. There you go. And that's not her. That's not her team.
Yeah.
Brian Keene, Malibu Barbecue. Peter, there's a good one. Oil Dust, Texas Oil Dust. James Minotti's picking Donald Keene. I thought he already picked Robert Smith, though. Come on, James. Only one pick. James Minotti. Here he goes. Now Aaron Leslie. Come on.
I think he picked his top 3.
Yeah, I think he did. No, maybe. There we go. Daddy. No, that's not there.
I'd also pick Manuel Moreno.
Oh, fuck. Chingon. Killing it. Special. Oh, look at Josh knows special plays. He's saying it wrong, but I get it. I'm happy for you. Josh needs to go kick the tires over there. Armando the Luna love 100 team cook-offs. I mean, I feel like that's all we're cooking nowadays. Chris, he said Venmo sent. You got a Venmo sent. My goodness.
I'm about to change my name to my Venmo.
Hang on.
Put your Cash App on there, brother.
At the Pitfather.
Hey, no, but Eddie, we're swapping. I mean, we're splitting this.
All right, so we're gonna continue continue listening to your 3rd place picks, or your 3rd pick in the draft picks here in just a second.
Billy Ruff just paid $500.
You're fucking kidding me.
I'm gonna finish this whole case right now.
He just sent you $500.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, he's put on a generator.
No shit. Yeah, get a generator for that.
Chris Goodman just donated $5. So
yeah, there you go. Shout out to Chris Goodman and Louie's drinking. Keep drinking, Louie. We're gonna continue on with your third pick in the draft, and then we've got another video from ChickN Bark. That's when I'm gonna go kick the tires. I encourage both of you guys to kick the tires, and then we'll come back with some rate my boxes. So if you guys have any boxes you want to send in, I probably already have 6 or 7. If you want to send in some, we'll post them on there.
Send a box. Jordan, send a box.
Jordan Kirkpatrick, if you're still watching, send a box. Send it to
man.
Send it to me. Yeah, we need to see some good. We need to see some green in the box, man. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Who else we got here? Little Gringo, Eric Cooley, Papa Pig, KCBS team. Corby Simpkins says, I'll take Mr. Reserve, Louie Gonzales.
Appreciate that, Corby.
I'm gonna take the microphone to the restroom with me.
Eric Riojas from Loud and Heavy. Fred Robles. Fred getting some love tonight. Josh Hale says, I would never pick myself either. And then you got to add sir at the end of that. I'd never pick myself either, sir. Sketches from the Woodlands. Yeah, I need to reach out to that kid. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, he should do this.
Jordan has a good pick.
We'll get to it. Kit Polk. Steve Pfeiffer is going Kit Polk with the 3rd overall pick in the draft. That's solid. I like it. Carlos Calzada, Eddie, you're his. He says Eddie is mine. I mean, that's kind of weird. Okay.
No
whatever.
Diddy.
Eddie is Josh Hales.
Brandon Flores, Reggie Q. We're getting to it, Josh. Let's rate some boxes. Josh is ready to kill some boxes. Luis Coronado, this is a great pick. This is a sleeper, by the way. Uncle Vic,
man.
Uncle Vic. When he shows up, good things happen. If we can leave the country of Texas, I'm calling Bill Hine. Yes. Yeah, we can. This is all over. Bill Hine, Triple H barbecue for sure. Don't forget to
man. It was damn good.
I gotta go kick the tires, guys. I'll be right back.
You can't even wait till we're done here. Dude, you show up late, you big timers. You're getting cash apps.
I think that's why the cash apps are coming in. The beers are flowing.
I'm just messing. Go ahead. I don't want you peeing on yourself. Let's see. Pull the headphones before you go kick the tires, says Josh Hale. Y'all's ChickN Bark videos are coming soon. I don't know what that means. Guadalupe, Quintanilla, Alonzo Cantu from Gulf Coast Smoke. That's his 3rd pick in the overall draft. All right, so we're going to drop everybody down. Now's the time to go kick the tires. I'm going to present. This is going to be Louie Gonzales' ChickN Bark. Shout out to Mark and Roy Austin from ChickN Bark. They're doing a great job over there. I got to find it, though. Here we go. Share. Boom.
All right, we're back with another edition of Truth Masters with Texas Pit Masters. And today we've got with us
Louie Gonzales with DD Barbecue.
And where are you guys out of?
San Antonio, Texas.
Hey, man, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
All right, first up, what is your guilty pleasure?
My name's DD for a reason. I like double D's.
Nice. We want to be sponsored by Double D's. Okay, celebrity crush.
Emma Stone or Kate Upton. One of the two.
Dang, Kate Upton in that old video, like the classic.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was good. All right, worst barbecue injury?
I think burning my leg on my charcoal basket.
Pretty bad?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
No doctor visit? Or
no, hell no. Fuck the doctors.
Weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
I think bull balls.
These nuts.
They were good, but until I knew what they were, then I was like, oh, it's kind of fucked up.
It is very fucked up. What is one of your cooking pet peeves?
I got to be good on timing. I hate being late or rushed.
Messier person, you or a significant other?
Definitely me. There is no significant other. I could buy myself flowers.
Thank you, Miley, for his anthem. All right. Favorite cereal?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Excellent. Okay. What is something that you know that others wouldn't think you would know?
Snapple facts. I read a lot of them, but I can't share any one with you. I just forget all of them.
I don't. And furthermore, I don't think anybody else drinks Snapple. All right. Next up, hit me with the first movie quote that comes to your mind.
They cut me off from eating all sorts of foods that shape like dicks. You know what foods are shaped like dicks? The best kinds.
I don't know. It's really messed up. Super gay.
No more eggplant for him tonight. Okay, rapid fire round. Ready?
Okay.
G.I. Joe or He-Man?
G.I. Joe.
Mountains or beach?
Beach.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Noise or silence?
Silence.
Your ex-girlfriend or the girl before that?
Oh, goddamn. Shit. The ex-girlfriend.
Okay, Chevy or Ford?
Chevy.
Superman or Batman?
Superman.
Tortillas or bread?
Tortillas.
Menudo or tortilla soup?
Tortilla soup. Fuck menudo.
Salty or sweet?
Sweet.
Samsung or iPhone?
Let's get rid of those green bubbles, man. iPhone all the way.
Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
McDonald's or Wendy's?
Let's go with Wendy's.
Wendy's?
Yeah, Wendy's.
All right.
Yeah.
Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell or Pamela Anderson?
I'll go with Kelly Kapowski.
All right. Hey, thanks for playing, brother.
Can't believe they posted that.
That was pretty good. That was good, Louie. Good job, man. Good job. All right, let me cycle some of these around.
That I was wearing.
Sorry. Let me cycle through some of these right here. We Branded Promotions. We'll leave her up there for a little while. Shout out to Julie Stanley with We Branded Promotions. You guys ain't using them for some of your barbecue apparel. They do hats, shirts, all of it. They do signage. They can do it all. Shout out to Hook them up. Call them up. We Branded Promotions. That's Julie Stanley. All right. So we've had some people send in some boxes here. So people are ready to rate some boxes, but we did have a question. Chris Myers has a question. Do y'all recommend seasoning brisket Friday evening or Saturday morning before you put it on the pit? We'll go, let's go, Louie.
So I season my brisket Friday night at, man, a lot of people give me shit for this, but I do it at 10 p.m. every Friday.
Why do they give you shit for 10 p.m.?
Because I'll be walking around like, hey, did you get shit done? It's like, no, it's not done yet.
Eddie, leave that.
I go Friday. I try to start if I'm there on time. I try to start at 8:00. Start injecting at 8, and then I'll season right after. And I always start with my brisket. But most of the time I'm not there on time, so
yeah,
8:30, 9. Just depends.
Do you feel like I need to be there, or you just at this point you're like, what it is what it is. So because ideally you mentioned you want to be there early, right? But lots of times
I'd love to be there early. But
do you feel it puts you behind the 8 balls when I'm asking, or are you just like, no, let's go?
It doesn't bother me. I don't care. I can get there at 10 p.m., 11, 12. I don't care.
And honestly, you're one of the guys I think about when I'm running late, or I've got other commitments like my kids' baseball or whatever, and I get there, I was like, man,
if
my boy Eddie, he doesn't get shit done till midnight, 12 o'clock, and he'll still kills it. So it's to me, it's not that big of a factor, but it does put your schedule off, right? It does throw you off a little bit if you're used to being there.
It throws me off more if I get there on time.
Yeah,
no bullshit.
Okay,
seriously. Like, not even trying to be funny. It throws me off more if I get there on time, because I'm like, I just want to get it done.
Yeah, Wes, you've been sending it to my to the page, and I can't pull them from the page. I don't know. Facebook is weird. Send them to my personal page, Rob Arocha, ROBAROCHA. And if producer Ty were here, you can send them to Ty Cobb, like the baseball player, Martin Ty Cobb.
I got some boxes sent to me. I sent them to you.
Did you? Okay, cool. Send them over to me, and or you can send them to the Pitfather, or I'm sorry, Eddie Morales, EDDY Morales. People are. I'm also Friday on brisket as well. Armando De Luna Saturday. There's John from the Chopping Block. What is going on? What's up, homie?
What up? What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Pull the headphones, kicking tires. Yes, I think we learned our lesson last week. All right. He said that Jordans and Bills, I guess from Jordan Kirkpatrick and Bill Hine, they got some ChickN Bark videos. They'll be coming up pretty soon. All right, keep them coming. ChickN Bark, we love those. Those are really good. Louie's, yours was great, by the way. Eddie's, yours was great. And that's been good.
Whenever we were at the Houston Rodeo, I stole their camera, their GoPro, and I was going around recording a bunch of shit. So I don't know if they even got around to watching it, but I hope they did. It was pretty fun.
To answer Chris's question, Josh Hale says Sure Shot BBQ. He says Friday. Eric Riojas, I've done both. Currently, he's a Saturday morning guy. All right, that's
And I don't know if it makes a difference.
Yeah, I don't know. People
it's
say
hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
People say it pulls moisture out if you season on Friday night. But we're pumping so much moisture into that thing.
I've done it. The only thing that I've noticed if I do it Saturday morning is that rub ain't gonna set. And for me, right? Maybe if it works for other people, but for me, it doesn't set. And then when I go to, put my sauce or whatever, it wipes right off. So I'm gonna stick to Friday.
That's a good. That's a good nugget there, Mr. Pitfather Barbecue. Brisket is the only thing I do on Friday, says Brandon Pearman. And Stephen Rozicki, Saturday, 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Fuck that. I'm asleep, bro. Come on.
I'm asleep.
Come on. Sam Demerit says Friday. James Minotti, one of the top brisket cooks right there. Midnight, right before he goes to bed, I'd imagine. All right. Let me pull some of these rate my boxes. Y'all ready to do some? Louie, before we get to the rate my boxes, anything that we did you want to talk about that what's going on in DD barbecue world right now?
Man, not really. It's same stuff.
Let me
Sorry, it's a little boring, but ain't nothing new about it. Just
let me pull your reserve grand champion banner down there from there. Now that we're getting to the rate my box portion of the show, and again, I want you to think about your Mount Rushmore and your barbecue homie.
All right,
we'll do that towards the end of the show. All right, and don't let me forget that because Ty's great at reminded me. All right, here we go. We got a chicken box. You guys have seen this on the show. We throw a chicken box up there, and then guys, you have about 10 seconds to view it. This is gonna be a CBA box. We do have some KCBS boxes that have entered the fray. So
we know those are Jordans.
Just to make it,
No, they're not.
They're not Jordans. Just to make it fair, we'll just keep it at 10 is excellent, 9 is very good, 8 is fair, and 7 is poor. So you got a 10 through 7 scale. 10 excellent, 9 very good. I'm sorry, 10 excellent,
9 is good.
9 is no.
8 is fair, and 7 is poor.
All right, there you go. Very good, fair.
Thanks,
poor.
Louie.
Right. Thanks, Louie. You got
special guest, special host, special
show. All right, here we go. First box coming up right now. I said it right the first time, and then you corrected me. Chicken box. Let's play some music here. We need some background music.
I'll give that a 9.
All right, pull that back in. Oh, that's too loud. Let me turn that down. All right, so Eddie already gave it a 9 out of 10. Louie, what say you? Gooder Gang's about to start chiming in. Here we go.
I gave it a 9.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hector Cienega, Lobos Ben gives it a 10. Corby Simpkins, 10. Surge, 9. James Minotti, 9. Brandon Pearman, 8. No wingtip. Oh, my gosh. You cannot kill just because it has no wingtip. 9 from Reggie Q. No half points in this league. Here we go. Wes Reed with a 9. Armando De Luna, 10. Sean Traina, sorry for cussing. Yes. Venencio. Hey, I love the fact that you're chiming in, bro. Welcome to the show. We do this show each and every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Continue to watch. 9.
And I love that.
The dude barbecue, 9. All right, so we got a bunch of 9s in here. 9 wingtips matter. You guys are killing me. All right, a lot of 9s. I say so. Overall score 9. Let's pull that back up real quick.
Yeah, can I see it one more time?
Yep, you sure can. Let me pull this banner down. This comment down. Excuse me. Hide the current comment.
I'm gonna go.
Man, I'm giving that a 10. I got no problems with that. I'm
gonna give it a 10. But if I was being extra picky, I mean, the skin pulled back on the thigh, but ain't no big deal.
Yeah, but you're really not gonna see that when you're looking at it as a judge.
And then I love the black dot right on the breast. That's fine. I mean, I'll give it a 10.
Yeah, I'm giving that a 10 all day long. But most of the Gooder Gang gave that a 9. All right, here we go. Let's Let's pull this one back down and let's go with the next one. Let me delete this because we got to make room for more. All right, this is a chicken box, another chicken box. Looks like we got some thighs and some chicken nuggies in the middle.
We go last, right?
Yeah, we go last. All right, I'm going to pull this down. Let's go. Where's it at? There we go. Let's pull it down. All right, Gooder Gang, let's see what you got here. We got 8, 8, 8, 8, 9. That's a 9. 8, 8. So a lot of 8. So we'll say the consensus is 8. Here's a comment from Daddy Dutch. A little dark and uneven. I'm going to put it back up there, and I'm going to let you guys give it a score.
Sorry, but I'm going to go 7.
All right, so sevens are personal here. Why 7? You got to give an explanation.
So for me, it's uneven, and I just don't know which way the bone is running at this point. I mean, the first thigh on the left side and the first thigh on the right side, it looks like one's this way and one's upwards. You know what I mean? You can't.
All right, so not symmetrical.
One's like this, one's like this. So,
Louie, what you got?
I'll give it an 8.
Yeah.
You give it an 8?
8, yeah.
All right, well, that's what the Gooder Gang was mostly giving that guy. So 8 it is.
What do you give it?
I'll also give that an 8. It wasn't pretty to me. Pork box. Gotta figure out there we go. That's what I want right there. All right, you guys have a couple more seconds to put a opinion on that guy. We'll get to the Gooder Gang comments. Let's see what we got here. Uneven glaze. All right, here we go. 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 8, 8, 9. A little dark. 8, 8, 9 for Wes. Uwe, let's pull this back up. I'm going to hide those comments. And we'll get our guest comments here in just a second. Let's pull that back up. Killing me. I am killing myself. There we go.
Where the hell's Ty?
I'm telling you, bro. We need Ty. We need Ty. All right, there's the box back up. What are you guys thinking here?
Man, I'm gonna say 8.
Why?
Those chunks on the bottom right.
Yep.
They're a little dark. Like I kind of wish there'd be like some of the bark and some of the meat showing, like kind of flip flopped a little bit. The money muscles on top, I would push those 3 on the right a little bit further up to be symmetrical with the left 2.
Okay.
But yeah, I would want to show those chunks more of the meat side.
Eddie, what you thinking, bro?
I'm going 8. Also, I don't care that it's dark. It doesn't bother me. The top right money muscles, I would take those 3 and swap them with the 2, so that way they can all be the same size. It'll look more symmetrical, but not a bad box.
I like the effort here. There's a lot of money muscle in this box. Even the chunks are money. I'm sure. I'm assuming.
Definitely fair.
I'm gonna give that a 9, just because I don't know. I don't mind the darkness either. That's
hey, those money muscles on the left look great. They look really good.
Yeah. That's to me. That's a 9. I'll give that a 9. I might be really light and fair, or a little more forgiving. Here's a brisket box, boys. All right, I will pull that. We'll get with the Gooder Gang and see what they think. I have some comments on this one. All right. Sarah Joe, I think she might be talking about the pork box. She gave that at 7. That's personal, Sarah Joe. Bill was an 8. Okay, I think we will go. Brian Key, they showed my pork box yet. That was Brian. Well, I don't know if that was his box. Anyway, 9, 9, 10, 10. All right, so now we're to the brisket, I think. We'll start here. 10, 10, 9, 9, 10, 10. I'm just gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave that box back up while the comments are flowing through. 10, 10, 10, 10, 9. I already forgot that. If I wanted to try it, it's a 10. All right, that's a good comment there. If he wants to try that, it's a 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. All right, there's the brisket box 10. Eddie, you're first. Go ahead.
I'm going 9.
A lot of the Gooder gang giving that 10. I was a little surprised by that.
The only thing I don't like is that bottom. And I'm all about flat and point. A little bit of point meat on the bottom.
Yeah.
I just don't. Man, I'm not a big fan of how this one looks. It looks great though. I mean, it's a great box. Has potential.
Louie, what you think, bro?
Man, I'm going 9.
So I'm also going 9. So all the panel here gives 9. A lot of the Gooder gang giving this a 10.
That smoke ring is ridiculous.
Yeah, not a big fan of Tender Quick, and it might not be Tender Quick, but it kind of looks like it is.
It might be. It looks like it might be.
What do you guys think about the darkness of the brisket? Right, it doesn't look.
It might be the.
I love the darkness. So that's fine.
You're all right with the darkness. All right, all right. I give it a 10 strictly only because it's a little too dark. It looks like it's more sauce than a natural brisket cut to me. My opinion. But hey, the Gooder gang gives that a 10. So what do I know? There we go.
You gave it a 10 too, Rob?
No, I gave it a 9.
Oh,
I give that a 9. All right, maybe I should start saucing my slices more on the front. Let's get some more here. Let's get some more here. If you guys have, I can probably take 2 or 3 more if you guys want to chime in here. But we've got, we're going to mix it up. We got some KCBS style boxes, and we've got some other. You guys want to keep a KCBS score sheet 9 through 6, or you want to continue going 10 through 7?
Let's do 10 through 7.
Yeah, let's keep it simple. 10 through 7. 10 is excellent. 7 is personal. There we go. All right, here we go. First box. Boom. That is not KCBS. But
it could be.
I mean, yeah, you put some green underneath it, it could be.
Well, the green ain't necessary.
True. You're right.
I don't have a problem with this box at all.
I like this box a lot.
I'm giving that a 10 all day long. Whoever's box that is, if you want to claim that, you're welcome to claim it. That's a good looking box. Gooder gang, what do y'all say? 10. That's $1,000 box. 10. 10, 10, 10. Bill Purvis, 9. Everybody, okay, ZZ Top Fan, 9.
Was Josh's 8?
Josh is the hardest. If Josh gives you a 10, you're doing something.
I can probably guarantee you that Josh gave that a 9 because of the little chunks in the middle. But go ahead and explain that, Josh.
Yeah, Josh, if you want to explain why you gave that a 9, I'm going to put it back up here too. Bill Purvis gave it a 9 too. Bill,
same,
if you
yeah,
want to chime in.
I'm sure Bill might say the same about the chunks.
Bill, if you want to chime in, we'd love to hear your comments on that one. I like the symmetry on the 2 left and right sides there. It looks really good. I want to try it. And somebody, Hector, said, hey, if I want to try it, it's a 10. I want to try that.
I think they accidentally put, if you count from the top to the bottom on the right side, you got the 4th slice. Should have been switched around so it can match the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing I see.
Dude, how did you see that?
I do like the thickness of the slices. Those are pretty thick.
Louie's not a fan of thick pork slices.
What's that?
So Louie doesn't like the thick money muscle.
No, he doesn't. Okay.
Oh, dude, I'll make them as thick as they come.
All right, let's see. Did Josh comment? If Josh gives you a 10, it's better. Is the preference to use green or foil, or depends on the event? Sarah Joe, that depends on the event. KCBS, you can add garnish. You can add greenery to the box. And CBA Texas style cook-offs, you do not add. It's only foil. All right, 10, 10, 10. Those monies look like money. Okay, 10, 10. Thick. He's lying.
He says
he's lying.
Yeah,
he likes them thick. All right, here we go. Let's go with the next box here. This is going to be a KCBS style rib box. No. Oh, here we go. Darkness.
Looks like brisket, Rob, not brisket.
brisket, Rob.
Did I say ribs? It's brisket. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's brisket. And it's blocked. I don't have a problem with blocks. Me personally, I don't like to do it, but I don't have a problem with doing it. Let's not comment until we hear the Gooder Gang comments first, okay?
Yes, master.
Thank you. Thank you. 10, 10, 9, 10, 9, 9, 9, 10, 9. Hate the blocking. All right, Brandon Perriman.
Who's that?
10, 10, 9, 9. All right, so we got, man, it's more 9s than 10s. We do need some bad boxes. Send me some, Brian. Let's go. Too much sauce. Okay, that's kind of Nicholas is saying kind of the same thing I said on that last one. It's a little dark. All right, let's go panel. What are we gonna say? Louie Gonzales, you're up first, sir. What do you got?
Oh man, I'm not really a big fan of the blocking, but that's just my opinion. I'm gonna give this an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
that's the lowest score.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. No, it's not for KCBS.
No. You said we're keeping it at 10 through 7.
Oh, lowest score is 7. I gave it an 8.
So
okay. Oh, okay.
8.
I meant lowest score on the board today for that one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I give it an 8 because like I said, I'm not a big fan of the blocking.
You hate it. You hate the blocking.
I really don't like it. I mean, I've never done it before, but like I trim my briskets down to fit the box. So, I mean.
All right, you said your piece.
Yeah.
What do you got, Eddie?
I'm going 9. I don't mind the blocking at all.
I'm sorry to whoever's box this is.
So why aren't you giving that a 10 though?
Because that whatever's in that last one in the back, I don't know. Is it a slice? I don't know.
Can we get Jordan's
Jordan's
comment?
I don't know. It's a great.
All right, here we go. Let's see what the Gooder Gang thinks of that. Not a lot of 9s though. A lot of more 9s and 10s, and y'all both said 9. I will also same reason I did the other box. The sauce. It looks a little sauced, a little too sauced for me. So,
and obviously me being biased because I'm from Texas, that bark is not dark enough for me.
Okay. All right. Let's get
Hey,
the
Jordan,
next one.
Jordan, can you give us an explanation behind your 7?
Jordan, give it a 7.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, we already did this one. I'm sorry. Let's go next one. Damn, that's a full ass rib KCBS box right there. No comments from the panel until we hear from the Gooder Gang.
Here's my comment.
Ashley's kid said 9 on that last box. All right, there we go. You guys are crazy for counting off for that. That makes a determination whether you want to try that or not. Oh. Are we counting off for the blocking? Is that what you're talking about, little gringo? All right, this one we're getting a 10, 9, 9, 8. Wes Reed, please explain yourself. 10, 10, 10, 10, 9 for Carrie Chastain. What's up? Hold your horses. That's a KCBS. Cook. Do they take off points for not being able to see the green in KCBS? No, you don't even have to put green in KCBS. 10, 10. $40 box. I'll give it a 10. 9, 9, 9, 9. So I'd say most are giving it a 10. All right, panel. Eddie, your turn first.
I'm going. Yeah, it's a 10 for me. I would have let the sauce set just maybe 5 more minutes, but that's perfect. And I'm not a big fan of 10 bone, but
Why?
I don't know. I just think that 8 looks better.
Okay.
But yeah,
I don't even see bones on this thing. Does
Yeah, I
that
can't
bother you guys at all?
There's bones on the top rack.
It doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Yeah, the bones are. Yeah.
Yeah, the bones are there on the top rack.
No, that's fucking perfect. Damn near.
I'm giving it a 10 as well. That's a 10, in my opinion. All right. You didn't give it a score, Louie?
I'm giving it a 10.
All right. There you go. 10 because all the bones. I love a full box. Nice. He loves a full box. All right. 9. Blotchy, but full box. All right. Here we go. Let's go. Let's pull this guy down. And let's delete this one. No comments from the panel. Let's wait for the Gooder Gang to do their thing, please.
Ew, brother. Ew. What's that?
Are those Rocky Mountain oysters?
I was listening to a Theo Vaughn podcast today, and he said that eggs are the seafood of the farm. I love fucking Theo Vaughn.
I love that motherfucker.
10s. Everybody's in agreement for the most part, except for Brian Fox. 9. Top right thigh is smaller. Could be the angle, Brian Fox. Could be the angle. 10, 9. Purvis filtered. I don't know. There might be a filter. 8. Josh Hale, tell me please why and you give it an 8. Thick thighs from Brandon Perriman. 10. All right. I'll go first on the panel. That's a 10 all day for me. I think it's beautiful. I like the sauce set. I love the mahogany color bouncing off that green. To me, they look symmetrical. That's a 10 all day long for me. We'll go Louie next.
That's a 100% 10 for me.
All right. Shape and color could be the angle. I believe that is the angle, Josh. To me, that looks like 100%. Would you say, Louie?
If I could grab that through my computer screen, that's a 10.
And all right, Pitfather gives it a 10 as well. All right, we'll go with the next box. It's gonna be our final box of the evening, unless I check some more here. Let's go around. All right, but there it is, right there.
God damn,
the box looks good.
What's that, brother?
Brother, ew.
Brother, no.
Ew.
Gooder Gang, do y'all want some more boxes? Yes or no? Y'all put it in the comments. We got a couple more entries that were sent to me. We'll if y'all want to continue this, we will.
I'm down.
You're down, Louie?
I'm down. Yeah,
fucking down.
Eddie, you down too? All right, he's fucking down. Let's go. All right, we got some more coming in. Oh, okay, we got it. I'm glad we I looked here. We got an interesting box here. All right, let's pull that down. Real quick. I'll just leave it up. I'm sorry. I'll just leave them up. I'm just 26 comments. Wow, I'm missing some. Here we go. Looks like all pork here. 10. Keep them coming. All right, cool. 10. Could be the pork team of the year. Are those monies on the side, guys, as well in the center?
Looks like
okay. Yeah. Wow. 10 all day long. 10. Two hands. There's another hand over there. 2 hands.
I'm fucking going 15 on this one.
Yeah, 10. That's a beautiful ass box right there.
That's a 15 for me.
Yeah.
You know, as much as like I have a problem with that on brisket, love it on pork. Sauce that bitch up, in my opinion. To me, that's pork needs it. Pork is like the blandest. If you don't season it or sauce it, is the most blandest piece of meat you can cook. You got to impart a lot of flavor in that. To me,
dude, I'm curious about that. The left side, like how do you make it look like that? That's crazy. That looks amazing.
If you're If this is your box and you're watching, you want to elaborate?
Please.
And also, I like Bill's comment.
Let's get to some comments here.
Looks a little janky.
looks a little janky, but I give it a 10. 10. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. If you impress Josh Hale and he gives you a 10, there you go.
If Josh gives you a 10, Josh owes you an explanation why it was a 10.
Purvis, you stud muffin on that part. Yeah, go for it, Rob. All right, we'll keep them coming. If you guys are still down, we'll keep it coming. We got 70 people still watching here. I like that. Let's go. All right, let's go with some more boxes. Let me pull this down. It's going to take me just a minute to pull the other ones up because I wasn't prepared.
I'll say
to continue.
That's the best box you've showed all night.
Oh, that was definitely the best box that we've showed all night.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Even Uwe loved that one. I mean, he gives that a little dance here. Let's pull some more up here. Give me just a minute.
And these donations stop coming through.
I think that fucking pork did first place in Seguin, if I'm not mistaken.
Which one are you talking about?
Read the comment.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. That was rude.
I'll read the comment here in just a minute. Let's see. Let me make sure.
Throwing green in the box other than the foil.
All right. I think I got a 10 for Josh here in just a second. Josh is only giving out 110, and that was that pork box.
Ashley, he sure did.
So that pork box right there, man, it did pretty good in Seguin, like Jordan Kirkpatrick said.
All right, here's another pork box. No green, a little different angle. We're looking at it from the lower left corner. Let me put us back in the corner over here. Let's put. Golly, how do I? How did I do that before? There we go. We're back in the corner. Put us back in the corner. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing on this pork box. Here we go. Let's go. Y'all want to continue? Let's get some more comments in here. All right, 10 from Josh. That was the box before. It looks a little janky. It looks like, all right, here we go. If I told you had a beautiful box, would you hold it against me?
Sure would.
All right, little gringo. There it is. Shaler. Choppa. I thought it was a big tamale on the left side, but nice box. That was a nice one. All right. Same pork did okay in Seguin. Oh, yeah. First place pork in Seguin. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Someone was going to call that out for a fantasy draft. I would have drafted Jordan for first place pork for sure. All right. Let's see here. Heard Rudy donated. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Scores on this box here. 10. Weird ass angle, but looks like a 10. Don't care for that one. I mean, Carrie, is that a 7 in your opinion? Or is that Carrie's a KCBS cook, but we're doing CBA, so scoring 10 through 7. 7 is personal, 10 is excellent. Bad angle, but it's 10. 9, 10. All right, so for the most part, people are giving this a 10. Panel, what say you? Josh Hale, of course, gives that a 9. Bill Purvis, 9. Carrie Chastain, 8. Little tossed. What's up, Chris Main? Barbecue Shanty, checking in. What's going on? Louie, you're up first, bro.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I can't see what's on the other side of that.
Looks like one money.
Doesn't mean it's a 9 because you can't see it.
Hey, they make us judge on what they can see.
That's true. Maybe that's your only view. Okay. All right. I hear you.
9.
Let me change this music. Sorry.
I'm going 8. 8 for me.
All right. Hold on one second. I'm going to play some different music here. Sorry. 8. Okay. Did y'all both give it an 8?
I give it a 9.
You gave it a 9?
I'm 8.
All right. Let's go. Eddie, why 8?
I just don't like it.
Just too jumbled?
Yeah, it looks, those money muscles, man, they look fucking huge.
It's the angle for sure, because
Might be the angle.
that box looks like half the size of a regular box. It looks like it's shrunk, right? It looks like we cropped it. To me, that's a 10.
There's only there's only 6 medallions in the middle coming all the way across, man. They look fucking huge to me.
Yeah, I'll still give that a 10. To me, that looks good. To me, that looks good. I'm giving that a 10. All right, Carrie is being judge number 6 tonight. Yes, he's like, we've all been there, says Carrie Chastain. All right, let's go. Who we got next? Love you guys still checking in right now. We're 2 hours deep. We're still checking in, going strong. Let's get the next box up here. Let me delete it.
Damn.
All right, somebody claim this box, please.
I'm gonna go kick the tires. I'll be right back.
All right, go kick the tires.
Damn, bro.
So we're looking at the back side of it out, but you can see that the front of the box is up top there.
So the low score is a 7.
Why? Yes. Lowest score is a 7. 10, 10, 10, 10. The fact that we both kind of whistled when we saw this thing. Man, that looks like some candy apple ribs. I want to eat that all day long. To me, that's a 10. 10, 10, 10. 5 in the box. There's probably 5 below there. I know you hate that. Or what's going on there?
No, I'm going 10.
Candy Baines, what's up, sweetheart? Thanks for checking in. Brandon Perriman, 9. Brandon, why? Why 9? And Brandon, to me, that screams 10. That's why I'm asking about it.
If you want to be extra.
Oh, it's Hector's. It's Hector Cienegas. 200 perfect score at Traders Village.
If you want to be extra fucking piggy, I mean, that left rib, maybe lean it over a little bit. And it might be thinner than the rest, but that's fucking 10 for me.
So Sarah is not even in the competition barbecue world. She is a butcher. She supplies products from the chopping block right here. She has a great comment, and it kind of screamed at me whenever I posted that box. This one has the best foil I've seen in the boxes tonight. Do you guys feel that's important? I personally don't, but I do like how this person, Hector, obviously he claimed it already. Looks like he put some extra time and like forming that to the base of that box, man. That looks really good.
I just got another box sent to me. I just sent it to you.
All right, send it over to me. We'll keep going. Brandon Perriman said that he needs to see more pepper. He needs to see more pepper. All right, let me
I think Louie went to go take a shit.
He said he wanted to there we go.
I call it bass boat.
Bass boating?
If you ever seen a bass boat go down the water and everything like that? Oh, and he nailed it. Oh, shit. Hashtag bass boat.
And everything like that.
All right. Yeah, I love some bass boating, but yeah, that don't have a lot of bass boating there. Where's the we haven't even done this Mount Rushmore and shit. All right, let's keep going, guys. Turn this music down. All right, let's pull that down. Gooder Gang comments. All right, here we go. The wife takes pride in her. Oh, here's the dude barbecue. The wife takes pride in her foil skills. Okay, great point. Good eye. Yes, I'm talking about 100%. He does. He really wanted there. Stop hating on the 10 bones, Eddie. I want to see more pepper. All right, we read that comment already. That first chicken box had a strong foil game going as well. Okay, nice. Framed his artwork. I'm waiting to get back in. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I dropped him out of here. He sits down when he pees.
Rob, I just sent you another box.
All right. Louie got kicked out. No, he's in. Louie has left the chat. No, he's still back. All right, 10. Yeah, that is a beautiful box. Hector Stanaga from Lobo's Den Barbecue. He claimed that one. I would totally claim that guy as well. That is a beautiful box, Hector. Good job, bro. All right, let's pull that down. Producer Ty. We missed producer Ty tonight. Next box.
Bro.
Hey, no comments from the panel. Settle down. Settle down. There's 2 rows of burnt ends in the bottom.
Brother, ew. What's that, brother?
What's what's that?
What's that, brother?
What's that, brother? I like it. I like it. Hold up. I'm gonna give me just a minute. I gotta let this go in here for a minute. All right, the comments are coming 888 for effort. 888. Adam Luna, what's going on, bro? How are you doing, bro? Welcome to the show. 8888. Man, Candy Baines. 10. Let's 8. So everybody's Lawrence, welcome to the show. That's a new name. Appreciate you, bro. We do this show each and every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Uwe Braun with a 9. Slices look a little better than the burnt ends. 8. All right. I got your box, Eddie. I don't know what's going on here. All right. We got a couple more boxes here before we wrap this one up. We still need to get Louie's Mount Rushmore and his barbecue homies, and then I still didn't do the wrap up recap and whatnot, so I'll do that as well. Why not? Let's go. Let's get her done. All right. Burn ends look like Salisbury steak. Okay. 8.2. All right, boys. Panel. Eddie, go ahead.
6.
Can't give it a 6.
-7. No, I'll go 7.
Why?
I mean, if that's the lowest, I can go with 7.
Why?
I don't like it.
Eddie don't like burnt ends, for one.
No, it's not even that. It's a no for me, dog. It looks. I mean, just off the picture, I feel like I'll be chewing on it for a while.
All right, cash up, Louie.
And I'm sorry about, with all due
respect.
Hey,
it's your opinion.
I feel like I'll be chewing on that for a bit.
Man, I'm gonna go. If they open this box in front of me, I'm gonna go for the slice. So those burnt ends don't look appetizing. I'll give it an 8.
Daddy Dutch, Caesar Mejia gave us an 8. Doesn't scream "eat me."
It does not. I'm gonna go check the tires.
Go check the tires. We'll be here when you get back, my man. We'll be here when you get back. All right, I'll pull Eddie. No, I'll just leave him there. All right. I don't like the double.
They're watching us.
What's that? Where's that at?
That's in Pleasanton, Texas.
All right, cool. I don't like the double burn-in row. Sorry, not a big fan of that. I'm gonna give that an 8. Same thing, it's a little dark, but not as dark as the other one. So that one doesn't scream at me like it's overly sauce. So I'm still gonna give that an 8. All right.
Yeah, 8.
Nicholas Torres doesn't look good. Okay, I mean, hey, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to help whoever posted this box. Thank you very much, but we're trying to help you guys. So this one doesn't scream appealing.
Hey, and the crazy thing too, Rob, is like it's just appearance. Appearance is the lowest.
Exactly.
So it don't matter, what you guys are turning in. I turn in some shit box too, and they win, but it's because appearance doesn't score very high. It's all about taste and texture.
All right, this is an interesting box to me. We got 3 thighs on the left, and we've got probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We probably got like 10 slices of breast along the right side. This is a very interesting box. This is unique. We've not seen this yet on the Rate My Box portion of this show. I'm curious to hear what the Gooder Gang thinks of this one. I'm curious to hear what the panel thinks of this one. I have my own opinion of this, but this looks... we'll see what the Gooder Gang thinks of this. What do y'all think of this chicken box real quick, guys? Here we go. Here we go.
You gave it away with that logo on the towel.
I didn't give it away. Here we go. All right. Sergio Chapa says first in Pleasanton this past weekend. That was Sergio's box, that brisket box. Hey, Sergio, again. Hey, we don't know shit. We're just cooks, bro. Here we go.
Here's a picture.
Where do we send the box pics? Guys, we're Ramiro. Next week, you can send it to my personal Facebook page or Eddie's. Eddie Morales, Robert Rocha, or Ty Cobb, and we'll get it on the show next week.
Eddie permanent co-host from now on?
He's a recurring special co-host.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Congratulations, brother.
And Eddie's just going to get better. I love this, man. I had to pull. The first time Eddie came on the show, I had to like pull words out of him. Now he's a natural. Here we go. All right, 9 for effort.
He's good.
Wes Reed. You can send yeah, you can send him right there. 10. That's actually pretty cool. 10 just for the diversity. I'm kind of Ocho from Adam Luna. 8. Go with one or the other. Must have been a bad days for thighs. 8. I'd hit it. Carrie. I mean, if that were somebody else, I would have given it a 5. Beer belly box. 8. Interesting. Congrats, bro. I think he's talking about that first place in Pleasanton. Eddie who? I'll send you to Rob. Yes. There we go. Eddie Morales. Nice in uniform, but I'm a thighs girl. Okay. What happened to Chris Schaefer? He can come back. We'll do some KCBS. You can catch him on Tuesday nights for the most part. Eddie's crushing it. 8, 10, 8. Jordan Kirkpatrick. Thanks for checking in still, my man. All right. So we got the comments from the Gooder Gang panel. What you think? We'll go Louie first, bro.
I'm gonna go with a 9. I like somebody commented like the diversity, because sometimes I don't want to go for the breast and I'll go for the thigh or the leg. And the breasts look very, very, very symmetrical, like little footballs.
Eddie?
I would go 10, but I don't like the thighs. Man, that breast looks fucking beautiful. But I'm gonna go 9. Because
so what do you guys think about slicing up breast, right? Like he did right there. It looks beautiful to me. It does.
It's great. And
it's perfect.
It'll work. My only problem is they're gonna stay hot.
Yeah, as soon as you slice, it starts to dry out, in my opinion. But we slice pork, we slice brisket, so we're always, what he did right there. You can see he painted it, he sauced it, he did what he needed to do. I agree with you, and maybe that's the view from here, but those thighs don't look, like we're used to seeing here. But I'm still giving that a 10.
If I could judge individually, I'll go 10 on the fucking breast.
Oh, 100%.
On the thighs,
That's. I mean, it looks purposely trimmed that way. You know what I mean? It looks good.
Yeah,
it's fucking perfect.
That looks great. And the towel over there. Louie Gonzales is checking in right there. 8, busted skin. It always happens. Yeah, that's the only thing. I'm still giving it 10 for uniqueness, in my opinion. 10, Bill Purvis. 8, Jordan Kirkpatrick. I did see Kevin Hernandez. That's a good comment. Those breasts, they get really dry really fast. Kevin, he said that they look great, but they dry out really quick. Yeah,
I think it's because of the fat content in the meat, right? So you got fat in the brisket, you got fat in the pork. You don't have much fat in this breast.
Hey, Uwe, was that a Wagyu
Wagyu chicken.
But if you listen to what Paul Whitaker said last week here in CBA, if it's a less than 50 team contest, once you turn it in, he said 5 to 10 minutes, they're eating that. So, you got to take that into account. So, all right. This one is for Josh Hale and only Josh Hale. What are we rating this box here, right here, bro?
Eddie's the only one allowed to do that.
He's going to give that motherfucker a 30.
Josh Hale loves him some corn dog.
Somebody go buy corn dog.
I'll go buy another fucking corn dog.
I'm Josh Hale, the corn dog. Hi, Josh Hale.
Hey, this is Josh Hale with Sure Shot BBQ, and you're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show, the Corn Dog King.
Go, bestie.
That is your barbecue homie.
Barbecue homie.
Eddy Morales. That is your barbecue homie. All right, let's pull this bit down. Thank you guys for all that submitted some Rate My Boxes for tonight. This is one of the best segments that we have on the show. We love it. We have a good time with it. We're not trying to kill anybody. We're trying to help people, right? So let me pull this down here and let's put some music down here. But now we get to the portion of the show. We're 2 hours and 12 minutes in. We'll keep going here. We're still 70 strong, so we'll keep going. Louie, we're going to talk about your Mount Rushmore and your barbecue homie. If you guys, I know you know what this does. We talk about this all the time. Mount Rushmore's on the show is people that have inspired you, helped you along the way, maybe encouraged you on your barbecue journey, whatever it may be.
So it's crazy, man. The first time that you ever did this was my show last year.
Okay, good. Well, it's been a little while. Maybe it's changed. Maybe it hasn't changed. Okay, well, that's good. Well,
at the time there was no gift shop. So,
okay. I do love me some gift shop. That's fun. That's fun.
I'm gonna stick with my originals, which was Robert Smith, Bill Purvis, Bill Breeden,
Mama Lo.
Hey, and then my number 4, it did change because number 4 used to be Ernest Cervantes.
How are you kicking Ernest Cervantes off of this list?
He was moved down to the gift shop, but that guy's an inspiration to like my goal to what I want to do. Like eventually I want to open up a restaurant, right? That guy is killing it. But my number 4, man, I've sucked up to this guy so much.
You've done what?
This guy right here. He's moved up to number 4.
Oh, you're gonna make him blush, bro.
Make me blush, bro.
Yeah, that's my boy, man.
And I appreciate that.
All right, I'm sorry. Let's repeat that real quick. Who did you say?
That music is low a lot. I can't even hear myself.
Oh, let me turn it down. I'll turn it down. Again, I'm out of practice now. I need my producer.
There we go.
Sounds better? All right, here we go. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Robert Smith.
Robert Smith.
Bill Purvis.
Bill Purvis.
Bill Breeden.
Bill Breeden. And Eddy Morales.
Eddy Morales.
So you bumped Ernest Cervantes.
Yeah, so last year
to the gift shop. So Ernest is down in the gift shop.
Yeah. So I did it because, man, when you had me on the show the first time, it was kind of like an on the spot thing.
Yeah.
And like my goal is to one day eventually, hopefully, open up a restaurant, right? And barbecue restaurant, and be as successful as Ernest is, because that dude is he puts his heart and soul into what he does. It's the same thing that I do. Like when people try my food, if they buy it, whatever, like, dude, it's great, And there's Kevin. There's fuck both of y'all.
All right, so all right, that's great. That's a great list, right? Bill, Phil, yeah, and Eddy Morales, and then Ernest Cervantes is in gift shop. All right, cool. All right, let's go barbecue homie. Who's your barbecue homie?
AJ Burnell.
Who?
AJ Burnell.
Wrong.
You can only have one, bro.
Yeah, you can't combine two names here.
How do y'all know that that's two people?
Because we know AJ. We know We know that's two names. You can't have two names.
Hey, well, on the thing you said, hashtag barbecue.
This is Derek Bernal with Heavy's Barbecue, where you can't beat Heavy's meat. And you are watching the So Smokin Gooder Show.
Apparently you can beat Heavy's meat. I mean, that's your barbecue homie, right?
Okay, well, I'll go AJ Garza.
That big one, bro. Look at the camera when you say it. You can't look at what you can. I'll go AJ Garza. Nah,
he's gonna get his ass beat by Heavy's meat.
AJ Garza, that's my bestie, man. No denying it.
All right, so AJ's your bestie.
Yeah,
you got a great barbecue Mount Rushmore.
But it's crazy. Like you talk about, hey, you go to a competition. Who do you want to park next to? I say AJ Garza, right? That motherfucker will park in the grass because he has his dogs. Fuck you. But I'm still picking you.
All right, hey, it's been a great show. Y'all stick around real quick while I do this bull printing wraps and graphs wrap up recap, upcoming events, and then we're gonna close out with Louie and give him some shout outs to who he wants to do real quick, because we love giving some shout outs to. Let me pull this down. Real quick. Oh my God, where is producer Ty? We need you back, Ty. We need you back, brother. We'll get him back next week. Where's it at? There we go. Boom. All right. Champions Barbecue Alliance, 7th annual, all fired up barbecue cook-off. Grand champion Bill Purvis. There he is. Chicken Fried Barbecue. RGC Tim Milligan Team Chupacabra 2. The Texas Shootout Barbecue Cook-Off in Andrews. Grand champion was Aaron Leslie from Texas Oil Dust. The RGC was That Oil Money Barbecue. You guys know who that is? Put it in the comments. I didn't catch the name of that team. The Taffer Charity Wild Game Cook-Off. The grand champion was Mad Dog 2, Robert Dice. Congratulations. RGC Phil Breeden, LC Barbecue. And where Eddie was, Parker County Sheriff's Posse Cook-Off. Grand champion Chris Hatcher from Hatch's Barbecue. RGC, we talked about him earlier in the show. Eric Arnold from Big E Barbecue. Kyle Hernandez, thank you very much, from That Oil Money. Blazing by the Bay Barbecue Cook-Off Grand Champion Manuel Bazan, Lonely Bones Barbecue. RGC Mario Benavides from Chillin' and Grillin'. Over in the IBCA, the 15th annual Orange Grove Volunteer Fire Department Cook-Off Grand Champion Ira Green from Flying G Barbecue. The RGC was Gerald Johnson from Burning My Money. 20th annual Hogs at the Point Grand Champion James Teach Out from TCB Barbecue. RGC Michael Narvise from Fat Monkey Barbecue. Cox's Smoky Eyed Barbecue. Grand Champion Randall Kendrick from Hideaway Ranch Cookers. The RGC Jamie Romey. Texas Smoke, the 11th annual, was that Cuna Country Barbecue. Grand Champion Scott Fish. Smokers Section Barbecue. RGC John Watson. Southern Boys Barbecue. And over in the Outlaw Nothing was there. Lone Star, we have the Lockhart FFA Booster Club Barbecue Grand Champion Heath Walden. RGC was Gabe Medina. All right, shout out to those guys. And here we go, the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads upcoming event segment. Here's a good one here. My wife will be the event rep at the LTX Barbecue in Riata Roundup State Championship in Lampasas, Texas. If you guys are looking for a contest to go, head out to Lampasas. What's that?
That's where he's going.
Oh, Eddie will be there in Lampasas. And the Bishop Wild Horse Desert State Championship. That's where Roddy is the promoter over there, Bishop, Texas. That's also a state championship, 2 back-to-back. And here in Tomball, the Klein Kane FFA Barbecue Bash, Tomball, Texas. And also here in Houston area, kind of southeast, San Jacinto Festival Barbecue Cook-Off in West Columbia, Texas. All right. Over in the IBCA, we got the Bob Wills Day Barbecue Cook-Off in Turkey, Texas. Where's Turkey, Texas? That's also a state championship. We got the Buda Lions Country Fair Barbecue in Buda, Texas. We got the Freer Rattlesnake Roundup in Freer. We got the Freestone Country Go Texan at Fairfield, Texas State Championship. We got the Papalote Volunteer Fire Department Annual Cook-Off in Sinton. That is a state championship. We got the Smoke on the Water, Port Neches, Texas. That is also a state Championship. Over in Outlaw, Terrell Jubilee Barbecue Cook-Off in Terrell, Texas, State Championship. German Fest. Is Uwe going to be in German Fest? In Munster, Texas, State Championship. Sabine County Go Texan, and I'm sorry, that's in Sabine County somewhere. And the Lone Star Barbecue, that's the Gold Weight Barbecue Goat State Championship in Gold Weight. Shout out to all these organizations that are providing state championships. We got, I think I just rattled off probably 10 this weekend. So if you're out there chasing bungs to go to the Jack Daniels big contest, that's where you need to go. Head out to these state championships out there, and of course support all events. But if you're chasing to go to the Jack or the American Royal or wherever it may be, head out to these state champions. That's a lot of opportunities to cash in and to get lucky and reserve grand championship if you're Louie Gonzales. So a lot of opportunities to go out there and do some good out there. What do you guys think about all those state championships? A lot of these organizations are now going after them, and I appreciate it as a cook.
Man, I love it. I'm all for it. It just makes obviously makes it a little bit harder.
I just want to win one. That's it. Go to the Royal.
You just want to get one? You just want to get your bung pulled?
Yeah.
And be done, right?
Not even Diddy. I don't care about the Jack. I just want to get that one state championship. Go to the American Royal.
Hey, shout out, guys. We're 2 hours, almost 2 hours and 30 minutes in. We're going to try and keep the sweet spot at an hour and a half in the future. But, man, this has been a lot of good conversation. If you guys want to, hey, if we guys want to continue doing these Rate My Boxes, we'll continue to do that. That's what we do. What are you laughing at, Louie? If you want to send some Cash App money to Louie, he's still got it up there. Louie G19. He's still drinking. We're still drinking. We're still having a good time. But thank you guys for sticking in for 2 hours and 30 minutes. We're still 50 plus in. And he's still going.
Before we go.
Yes, before we go. What you got?
I've never heard your Mount Rushmore.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. My Mount Rushmore.
So last year when I was on the show, you did say yours.
Yeah, I've said it before. I've probably said it 3 or 4 times on the show.
Probably didn't watch that episode because Louie was on it.
No, you did watch that. So you were like, I knew Louie before he blew up, blah, blah, blah. I rewatched it.
I want to keep it consistent. So let me, I was going to close out the show. And so my body's saying kick the tires. So I'm going to kick the tires. And then you guys watch this. Hold on. And I'll be right back.
All right, we're back with another edition of Truth Masters with Texas Pitmasters. And today we've got with us
Louie Gonzales with ED Barbecue.
And where you guys out of?
San Antonio.
Hey, man, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, first up, what is your guilty pleasure?
My name's DD.
How was work, Eddie?
I like double D's.
Great.
Nice. We want to be sponsored by Double D's.
Work is great.
Okay, Celebrity Crush.
Emma Stone or Kate Upton. One of the two.
Dang, Kate Upton in that old video, like the classic.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was good.
How much was
All
your
right,
mic?
worst barbecue injury?
I think burning my leg on my
How much was your mic?
charcoal basket.
How much was it?
Pretty bad?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
No doctor visit? Or
No, hell no. Fuck the
Who
doctor.
bought it?
Like
weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
$70.
I think bull balls.
Who bought it? You bought it or-
They were good.
I bought it.
Until I knew what they were, then I was like, oh, it's kind of
You bought it or Rob bought it?
No, I bought it, bro.
What is one of your cooking pet peeves?
I gotta be
figured
good on
Rob bought it for
timing.
you.
I hate being late
No.
or rushed.
Messier person, you or a significant other?
Definitely
much
me.
is your
There is
mic?
no significant other. I could buy myself flowers.
$70. I bought it.
Thank you, Miley, for his anthem.
But I've
All
had
right,
this much for like 50,
favorite cereal?
like 5 years.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, I can tell.
Excellent. Okay, what is something that you know that others wouldn't
Buy it
think you
for
would know?
gaming.
Snapple facts.
Huh?
I read a lot of them.
Did you buy it for
I
gaming?
can't share anyone with you.
No, I
forget
bought it
all
so I
of
could
them.
record
I don't,
music.
and furthermore, I don't think anybody else drinks Snapple. All right, next up,
Snapple fucking
hit me with the first movie quote that comes to your mind.
They cut me off from eating all sorts of foods that shake like dicks.
Fred.
You know which foods are shaped like dicks? The best kinds.
Hey, what movie is that
That's
from?
really messed up.
That is,
I think it was
that's a weird comment, by the
Super
way.
gay.
No more eggplant for him tonight. Okay, rapid fire round. Ready?
Okay.
Hey, Rob,
Joe
why
or
are you
He-Man?
playing this again?
G.I. Joe.
Turn the shit off.
Mountains or beach?
Beach.
Dogs or cats?
Dog.
Rob, turn it off.
I turned it off. All right, let's go.
Yeah, me and Eddie were having a conversation the whole time that it was going on because we saw it already.
Oh well, I had to go kick the tires again. What were y'all talking about?
You should have played Eddie's.
About work
And about how much the microphones cost.
Shout out to Eddie putting a microphone up there and a webcam.
You know,
he didn't do it for this. He did it for his OnlyFans channel.
And
if you're able to do it, y'all are still on air. Yeah, we know we're still on air. Great show, guys. Thank you, Serge. All right, so Eddie asked my Mount Rushmore. So I the three that are still remaining the same from when I started. And there's probably the fourth one. I just can't think of it right now. Eddie not playing. Fred Robles, and the reason why I say Fred Robles because he was one that the guy went to Kansas City representing Texas, and he put us not so much on the map, but he made sure that we planted our flag and said, "Hey, we can compete with you guys as well." Fred Robles is on my Mount Rushmore. Phil Breeden, no secret, he's done a lot for my game and barbecue, so Phil Breeden is definitely on my Mount Rushmore. Ernest Avantes, who somebody put him in the gift shop earlier today. He's on my Mount Rushmore because he is somebody that took the time to help a young cook like myself at the time. And he was probably still a young cook at that time as well. But he took the time to come out there. And I just loved seeing him on the television and doing out there. And I'll give a shout out to my boy Tad Land. My Tad Land is in my gift shop. This is somebody that I started barbecue with. And, without him, I probably wouldn't be doing this to this day. But the fourth person on my Mount Rushmore, I know I'm changing this one, but a lot. What's that?
The guy you just mentioned, he wasn't on your first one.
I didn't do a gift shop back in the day.
Oh, okay.
He's in the. Who was the fourth one? Do you remember?
Man, I just saw it today. It was Ernest, Fred. God, never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead, because I forgot.
That's the problem. You can't ask me 2.5 hours in, Eddie, because I don't want to go. But I'll do three-part. I'll reveal the fourth one next week on the show. So there it was. But yeah, I'm giving Tad some love in the gift shop because without Tad, I wouldn't be doing this to this day. So I'll reveal my fourth one next week on the show because you can't ask me 2.5 hours in doing this show and hanging out with you fools. So we'll table that till next week. But Louie, before we get out of here, anybody shout out you want to give out here before we go? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Fong Bill Purvis.
I'm gonna go with Texas Oil Dust, Reggie Q. Those guys, they believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Cosmos Q, Gulf Coast Smoke, Alonzo Cantu. I think that's it. Those guys.
No Eddie?
No, because when I win, Eddie's like, if I win, Eddie's like, how many teams were there?
No, bullshit.
That's the first question he asked me.
He doesn't ask because he already looked it up. He already knows.
So,
hey, and then I tell him, hey, man, it's my first GC. He goes, I know. How many teams were there? I said, that was like 18 or 19. He goes, hey, man, don't worry about anybody talking shit about how many teams there were. I said, I don't give a fuck about who's talking shit, but who is it? He goes, it's me.
It's him. It's him.
You know what? Before we go, so that cook-off was in Austin. You know what I mean? It was fucking 5 minutes from me, and I went to Alvin, but I called Louie. Did I not call you?
Yeah.
And I said, I wished him good luck, and I'm like, man, fucking come come to my hood and fucking wreck shop. And that's exactly what he did, you know? So I called him as soon as I saw it. I called him and I congratulated him. I was happy for him. I said, you know, even though it was only 7 teams, like that's still good. You know, you still got a GC, bro.
He said, "Don't worry about those people talking shit about how many teams there were, dude. Don't worry about it." But no,
what's your favorite part about barbecue, Louie?
Man, meeting people like y'all. That's what it is. I've met the best of friends, you know, like people that I can call family. Out here cooking.
I'd say that's definitely one of my favorite parts of this whole journey, right? Just meeting some people, lifelong friends that long after, who knows, we'll probably still be doing. You never know how long we'll be doing this, but lifelong friends that I would have never met doing this thing. You know, I was a big time competitive softball player back in the day. I know Eddie's a big pool player back in the day. I don't know what you did before.
Softball.
You did softball.
I just found out last week that Josh was a fucking synchronized swimmer. So
Josh did some swimming.
Hey,
yeah. So
is he related to that Michael Phelps guy? Ain't he from Austin too?
Man, I think so.
I know
Josh
ears.
From Austin, right?
They both got some big old swimming ears. You never know. But yeah, no, some of the best people that I've met in my life have been doing this thing, man. And I can guarantee I'm going to know these people for the rest of my life. And so you guys are included, man. It's really cool what we do here. And, you know, obviously we all want to win each and every weekend, but it's always fun to go out there and just hang out, man. My favorite part of barbecue is Friday night when we're all just hanging out where we're like, the best night is Thursday night when we can hang, when we cut out, but Louie's never there. Eddie's never there.
The cool thing too is like Eddie said it, I think he said it last week, is like he you go to a competition and of course you want to win, but you want to see your friends do well. And that's ultimately that's man, I have fun. Like I love watching people win. When Eddie won Weatherford,
saw the video at Weatherford, man. Fucking Louie.
When Eddie won Weatherford, man,
opposite side.
Yeah, I was on the other side of the pavilion of the barnyard, right? And they start going down to like top 10. They do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I mean, I was somewhere in the top 10. And then they call reserve Carlos. And then it's like, oh shit, Eddie just won this motherfucker, right? But I didn't want to jinx him, so I didn't like walk over there to him or like run over there. So I stood on the other side of the barnyard, and when they started on the face of my city, co-signed by it, man, I fucking took off running across the whole fucking barnyard, and I damn near tackled that dude. Like
those are actually the best ones because we know how hard it is to win these, especially those big ones like San Antonio Rodeo, Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. When I got first place ribs, I was walking up and fucking Eddie came and fucking bear hugged me. And the announcer said, "Hey, yo, save that for later." I'm like, screw you guys.
Oh, yeah,
Screw you, man. This is a big moment. So Eddie came there, and I'm glad to hear that you came to Eddie. And like when Bill won first place chicken this year, me and Chris Hatcher were in the back. We weren't on stage, but we were fucking screaming, "Yeah!" And I could hear everybody screaming for Bill. This is such a good community.
Yes,
it's such a great supportive community, and you know we all love each other. I feel like that. You know, there's some assholes in this game. You know, there's some haters, and people are just gonna be ass for no reason. But for the most part, people are great. People are supportive. People are awesome. People want to see everybody do well. Obviously, we all want to win, but it's a great community, and I encourage everybody that's listening that you want to get involved. You know, Eddie, I mean, Louie is a great example of somebody just starting out less than 2 years ago, and look at him right now. He's on the So Smokin Gooder Show. No, I'm just kidding. But he's doing really well, man. And then he's continuing his craft, man. It's just really cool. It's an amazing group of people, and I love doing this, and I continue to do this. I've been doing barbecue for 10 plus years now. I don't see me stopping other than to watch my kids play ball but once they're done with that, I'll be back on the circuit more so. I've only done 5 events this year. No, 6 events. So I love what we do. I love the community we've grown. I love the camaraderie, everything about it. My favorite part of barbecue, I've said it on the show, and I'll say it right now, is that Friday night when we're all just chilling. We're all just ready to go. It's the best part. Best part.
Yep, man. Speaking of Weatherford, fucking Bill was the closest person by me whenever my first 2 notes of my song dropped, and I fucking down here took Bill out. Yeah, it was badass, man. I love it.
I got a great video. I think I sent that to you.
Yeah. That was a great video. You can see Louie fucking.
Hey, play it, because I want to see
me taking out Bill, and you can see Louie taking me out.
I don't have it queued up, but I sent it to him, and it's on YouTube. Go check out my YouTube. Make sure you're following us. What's up, brother? Wednesday. Let's go. Chairs, we're flying. That's awesome, man. It's awesome. But everybody's still watching right now. Again, we're 2.5 hours in. You guys are still watching. This is fucking cool, and this is why we do this, man. And it's amazing. So,
all right.
Hey, it's because you got
land passes for me this weekend, Louie.
You got. I'm off this weekend, dude. I'll be back at it next weekend.
I'm off. I'm watching baseball, bro. I'll be baseballing until the end of May. Till the end of May.
Let's drop a roll call in the morning.
We'll drop a roll call in the morning. Absolutely. We'll drop a roll call right now, and then it'll post in the morning. But Bill Purvis going to Bishop. There it is right there. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for tuning into the show. Let's play some closeout music. When we miss Producer Ty will be back next week.
You got 2 of the best looking dudes on barbecue.
Oh, dude. Did you say 2? Fuck you, Louie. You did that to me last week, too.
That's what I meant, like this right here. That's what I meant, 2 right here. The best 2.
Oh, you're not including yourself.
No.
All right. Well, shout out to our guest tonight, Mr. Louie Gonzales from DD Barbecue. Shout out to the Pitfather Barbecue, Mr. Eddy Morales, who will be on the show more often than not. This man will be a recurring special co-host, and I appreciate you for tuning in there. Everybody watching, thank you very much, and we appreciate that. And we'll be back next week, Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. Come back to see some more of this stuff, man.
We're going backstage or no?
Yeah, we'll hang out. Everybody wants to hang out. We can hang out just for a minute. But thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week, 8 o'clock. You know where to be, right here watching the So Smokin Gooder Show.
Wednesday.
There it is. For Louie Gonzales, for Eddy Morales, my name is Robert Rocha. We are out.
Thanks for the donations.
What's up, brother?